What's happening, everyone? Been a while since we've done one of these. My name is James Lynch, and this is my UFC 308 Hangout stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, post them in the chat. I'll get to them when I can. I'm going to be watching 308 with the rest of you guys. I'm on a little bit early. I was planning on going at the top of the hour when the pay-per-view starts, but got home from soccer. I have not seen much of the prelims at all, actually barely anything. I saw the last knockout that we just had. Prior to this, I saw the RDA and Jeff Neal fight. I'm catching up as we can, guys. My apologies. I had hockey photos for my kid this morning. He had to go get his team photos done. Then I had to rush over the town over to go coach soccer. So if my voice is a little raspy, it's because I was coaching soccer. But happy to have you guys here. We're going to be here throughout the entire pay-per-view, and whatever we have before that, I'm just turning the lights down a little bit. Because we're doing this on Streamlabs, questions will not appear on the screen, but don't think that matters much anyways. But thanks for tuning in, guys. How's the card been so far? So this is what I gather so far from what I've heard and what I've been paying attention to. You guys let me know where we're at right now. And actually, we can do a quick monitor look at the card so far. I heard the Renat fight was a total robbery. You guys let me know about that. Carlos Leo apparently won. I even checked the media scorecards. A lot of people feeling like Leo should have won that fight. The Nardia fight, no real significance there. The Farid Basharat fight, no real significance there. He was a big favorite. Chris Barnett hurt himself, is my understanding, in the fight, like right at the warm-up was my understanding. So Kennedy taking advantage, getting the finish there. Abus getting the finish, no surprises there. Rembeki, surprised to see him win. I heard a lot of people saying that was a really good performance from him. So Orabai back to the drawing board. I did see the Jeff Neal fight. Glad to see Jeff looking like the old Jeff Neal. I know RDA is a bit older, and I know it ended in an injury, but still very good to see Neal get on the winning track. You know, he's fought a lot of good opponents, and when he's on, he looks great, and I thought he looked very much on in this fight from what I saw. And then Aslan getting the TKO finish as well. Good on that. He was actually, I saw he closes as an underdog, which is interesting. So if you got that plus money, good for you. We're about to watch Shara Bullet and Armin Petrosian fight next. And I'm just double checking here on Sportsnet. I think this is still the prelims because I'm looking at what looks like countdown footage. So I'm just double checking that this is in fact the prelims. Let me just see here. Whoops. Can't show you guys that. Don't want to get kicked off of YouTube for showing footage there. Let me just get back on the screen here 1 second. Don't want to show any footage or anything like that. Let me just see what we got. So here in Canada, we have to watch everything on, oh yeah, it's saying countdown. So is this on Fight Pass? Might have to watch this on Fight Pass. Let me see what's going on. As far as the next fight, I'll get to your questions in a sec, guys. Just want to make sure I'm all set up here. I have the pay-per-view bought, so there's no issues there. I'm just wondering the undercard if I'm going to get to watch these next couple fights. So let's see what we got. Yeah, watch the Fight Pass prelims. Tell me it's not blacked out. Hopefully there's no issues here. If it is, then I might just be rambling here on my own. Waiting to see what's going on. Because yeah, I'm not seeing it on Sportsnet, which is where we usually get our prelims here. Let me see what Aaron's saying on Twitter, because my Fight Pass is not loading right now. Let's see. Yeah, prelims aren't loading for me for some reason.
A recent move to Spain's capital, Madrid.
Oh, it's saying stream begins shortly. Or is that the actual pay-per-view? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, hold on 1 sec, guys. Well, let's get to your questions while I'm waiting for all this to get sorted out right now. Hey, James, just wondering your thoughts on the Renat fight. So I didn't see it, but everyone's sort of saying it was a robbery. What time will Robert be fighting? So the pay-per-view starts at, 2 Eastern? So I'm guessing it'll be close to like, I don't know, 5 Eastern, I would think that Rob's going to fight because it's a co-main event. You guys let me know. Not entirely sure on that, but let me know what you think. What's up? I like MMA. Renat is for sure the biggest stock dropper. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know in the prelims. Like I said, I missed most of the prelims already. As far as stock droppers, I think Renat's the only favorite that's lost so far, other than the Brazilian dude who fought Aslan. He was a favorite in that fight. Okay, let me see what's going on here with the prelims. What's going on with the prelims, guys? Let's see. Watch Fight Pass prelims. Why is it not loading for me? Oh yeah, well I guess. Oh no, you know why? Because that's it's on the pay-per-view. That's why I'm losing my mind here. I'm an idiot. It's been a long morning, guys. I've been up since 5, so forgive me if I can't figure out why the pay-per-view hasn't started yet, or that the Shara Bullet fight is on the pay-per-view. So my bad on that. How about that beautiful Abus finish? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet, guys. So my apologies. My apologies on that. Hello, my man. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I took Saturday off work to be able to watch this amazing card. Well, that's great. Yeah, I wanted to, I probably would have got my wife to take my kid to soccer, but I coached the team and my wife's not here. She's away on business. What a war by Rembeki Orbai. What is this? You do commentary on a live stream? Yeah, I used to, you know what? A couple of years ago, I used to do play-by-play on these watch-alongs a lot more. I used to actually do them for every pay-per-view, but it wasn't really benefiting my channel that much, and add in the fact that everyone else is kind of doing that too. So that's part of it. Carl says, with these judges, Rob needs to finish Khamzat to win. So yeah, by the sounds of it, the Renat fight, especially, they're saying the judges are Muslim, right? So they kind of feel like there's a bias there. Is that my understanding? Is Robert Work grabbing now? He's plus 250, but round one should tell us what's up. I think Robert wins, but it's a 50-50 fight. Like we're going to talk about here on the stream. It certainly could be a case where Rob, loses in the first round. Like, I'm not oblivious to that. Oh, also, why does it say preview show here? There we go. Hangout. That's what I meant to do. A little disorganized here, guys, but I appreciate you tuning in with me. Keep the questions coming. I'll answer what I can. Like I said, I haven't seen most of the prelims already, but I'll get my thoughts from you guys. Looking back at it, that Brazilian dude just lost to Aslan. He fought nothing but cans on the regional scene. Turkish power is real, apparently. Well, you guys know how I feel about level of opposition. It's a big thing with me. Let's go look at the Brazilian dude's competition going into this fight. We can all look at it together here. I'm not going to be showing anything on the screen that I shouldn't be showing. Actually, I'm going to just add that Hangout stream thing here so it doesn't look all weird. At source 308. There we go. Yeah, who did he fight prior to getting in the UFC? He was 34, beat a 6-3 guy, 1-1. Yeah. One of my biggest pet peeves with the UFC is them signing fighters that are clearly fighting bad competition. We had it with that the TikTok girl a couple weeks ago, right? That fought. She beat like a 2-3 girl to get in the UFC. I got a big problem with that. UFC's got to do a better job of that. Salute James. Raf in the building. That's awesome. Ilia by KO, round 2 coming from Jacob. I know you're high on him. I think Topuria wins too. I just don't think he finishes Max that early. Max is pretty damn durable. 5 more minutes till the pay-per-view starts, guys, and then we'll get to more of your stuff here. What else do we got? I think it's clear after tonight they should have been Brown versus Neal. I'm not lightweight RDA coming off a loss. Was Brown available? That's the big question. I don't know. When did Brown last fight? Would that have made sense for him? And is that a fight you want? I mean, would Brown want to fight Neal in Abu Dhabi? I don't know. When did Brown last fight? He fought June. Yeah, I guess he could have fought. He could have fought that fight, potentially. What else? What's up, Craig? I can't stay long. I don't have enough screens to watch everything. That's okay. Totally fine with me. Noah, always rooting for Jeff Neal since he works part-time in a service industry like myself. Seems like a humble dude. I'll tell you guys this, and I've said this before. Jeff Neal is one of my favorite interviews. Super cool guy. I don't think he gets a lot of flack from fans, but he has struggled in big moments, but Jeff's a good dude, exciting fighter. What's not to like? What's up, Taha? We have Fight Pass for the early prelims on Sportsnet for the regular prelims. Don't get me started on the main pay-per-view. Yeah, the main pay-per-view is on, I order it through Fight Pass. I know you can order it through Sportsnet, but I prefer Fight Pass here in Canada. Best card timing for me in Nigeria started from the early prelims. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been up since 5. I just didn't have time to watch the prelims. I had to get both my kids ready, and the dad life's real, guys. Like, trust me, I wish I was back in my 20s and I would have been right here from the first fight. It's just, I got 2 kids to take care of. My mom is in the other room right now taking care of both my kids. So that's the sacrifices I've made to get the stream happening right now. 2K Raw Hip Hop. What a name that is. Hey, Jim, great job overall, Chief. Thanks. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm happy to be here, guys. I know a lot of you watch the fights. I do as well. Typically, the pay-per-views I always watch live, but the fight nights, sometimes I'll PVR them. So I'm happy to watch it with you guys. But if you're on my Discord, I'm usually in there chatting with you guys as well. So there we go. Zon pointing out that I was in the countdown. That's right. Joseph, the prelims are all done. Yeah, there we go. I totally misstepped over that. Will you have any timer or something, or will you tell us what time it is from time to time? I don't have any fancy gadgets for this, unfortunately. I will let you guys know what time it is. I will do my best to describe the fights and give you my feedback as the fights are happening. So I'll do my best, guys. I have a little bit of commentary experience. A lot of you don't know that I've done 6 MMA events. I've done, 5 for Rise FC. I think 5 or 4 for Rise FC, and I did Unified earlier this year on Fight Pass. So got a decent bit of experience, but not an expert. Always got to point you guys out that say that, because some people get weird about that. What's up, James? Won't be able to stick around, but definitely will be watching back for your reactions. That's awesome. Yeah, and this Hangout stream I will keep up after the fact. Normally I get rid of a lot of my streams after the fact just because it's kind of wasted content, but happy to keep this one up after the fact since you guys are tuning in. What's up, Limit Break? How you doing? Jay, I think I'm interested in the final 4 fights. Share Bullet fighting lower caliber fighter who doesn't wrestle. Yeah. Who might win? I wouldn't put it past Petrosian winning this fight. I think this is closer than the odds indicate. All right, looks like the pay-per-view is about to start here, guys. I'm going to, let's see if it's going to let me. I already paid for the pay-per-view. Right now it's asking me to buy it. Let's hope it's not. Oh, there we go. We're good. Okay, cool. So I will leave that on mute for now, but I got the pay-per-view here. I can't show it, unfortunately, guys. If anyone's looking for a free stream, I'm not the guy to ask. Ugh. What else do we got here? Sucks that RDA is injured. Low-key, the fight was getting good before the injury. I think Neil still would have won, though. Abus destroyed Ferreira. He needs a title shot rematch with Strickland if he beats DDP. Let's go. I will accept Abus GOAT talk as much as possible in this chat. You know it's very welcome. Stefan or Steven, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Stefan. I have Ilia, Rob, Ank, Murph, Shara. I think those same picks. Yes, I do. Orbai, Stock Rose, what a war. Didn't he lose, though? Okay, let me ask you guys this right now, since we're waiting for the pay-per-view to start. I'm going to let you guys help me out here a little bit, because I got to do my stock report video later. Right now, if we're doing biggest 3 stock risers on the card, who are they? And who are the big 3 stock droppers on this card? Renat, I would think, would be one, the way he fought from what we're hearing, or from what I heard going into this. Jeff Neal's stock go up. I know it ended in an injury, but would his stock go up just the way he fought prior to that? I would say he would be a candidate. I mean, it's going to probably end up being some of the top guys on this card, but I want to know so far what your biggest stock risers, stock droppers are. In fact, I'll let you guys pick that this week. How about that? How about we get like a general consensus? So just so you guys know, we're doing the Hangout stream, and then after the Hangout stream, we're going to be doing a recap show, which is basically going to be a Q&A. So I will definitely take your feedback into consideration since we're actually doing this together. Again, right now, the pay-per-view is starting. It's just on the, the don't pirate this screen and all that different stuff. So I'll keep you guys posted when we're getting ready to go, but we can talk some fights in the meantime. Like I said, guys, more than happy to answer your questions here as much as we can. What do we have? Rembeki Orbai was great. Orbai pants turned pink from the amount of blood. Well, that's great. Appreciate you doing this, James, for the midday pay-per-view lunch where you are at. Yeah, it's right now. It's 11 a.m. here where I live. So, yeah, if you guys want to, yeah, I think, you know what? These day cards are actually a little bit better for me, to be honest. So if there's another day card, maybe I'll move things around. But this was also a big pay-per-view. That was another reason I decided to do the watch longs, because some of these cards are not good, let's be honest. And I don't know if it's worth it for any of us to participate in this if the cards aren't that strong. This is a very good card, so I'm more than happy to do it. And the other big cards that were this year, I was at most of them, right? I was at 303. I was at 300. So there we go. By the way, usual suspects are defending the Renat decision, making threats to anyone who disagrees. What a pleasant fan base. The tolerant fan base, Evan. Yeah. I'll just say this. Some results tonight, we're going to get some interesting fans out of the woodwork, or hiding in the woodwork, I should say, if they win or lose. So I'm very curious to see how that goes. Like I said, if Max Holloway pulls this off in the main event, there's going to be a lot of salty fans of Topuria, and same thing with Chimaev. So it's going to be interesting. What's up, Conman? A lot better talking to me on here than on Instagram. Who's defending the Renat decision? If you look at those comments, then you'll find them. It's not arguable. Well, he's Muslim, and a lot of the Muslim fans and Dagestani I know he's not Dagestani, or is he? No, I don't think he's Dagestani, but they defend a lot of they're loyal. Let's put it that way. I can respect the loyalty, but I can't respect delusion. That's one thing I can't respect. It's like GSP fans. I'll give you a quick example. GSP lost to Johnny Hendricks. I'm fine with admitting that. I was a big GSP fan. GSP is probably my favorite fighter of all time. He's Canadian. All that. I can sit here and admit that he probably should have lost to Johnny Hendricks. I've watched the fight a couple times. There's fans of certain, fighters that just won't do that. They won't admit defeat. So, man, was so close to getting RDA by first round KO. I mean, Neil getting first round KO. Gotcha. I heard people comparing the Khamzat versus Robert, Charles versus Islam. I think it's much different. I mean, Chimaev, yes, he's undefeated, but Chimaev's got a big layoff coming into this fight. Chimaev doesn't have a single ranked win. I think Islam at least had, I think Dan Hooker was ranked when he beat him, or one of those guys. Evoyev, Sterling, and Bilal Shavkat early predictions. Matt, I've already previewed Evoyev and Sterling. It's here on this channel. I think that already got up on the channel. Let me check. If not, it's on Patreon. By the way, pay-per-view has started. They're doing the sort of the aerial view of Abu Dhabi and all that. So you guys can go check that out right now if you're watching the pay-per-view. Do I have the Sterling early look up yet? I think I do. Yep, I posted it on October 18th. So if you want my pick for that, the Shavkat Bilal one, that's going to be out in like 2 weeks. That's the way I got scheduled stuff. But right now I'm going Bilal. So does Victor Hugo get forced to featherweight for not being professional? He could. I thought Renat lost 2 and 3, but who knows? Prelims were just okay, James. Nothing special. RDA got injured. Chris Barnett got injured. There we go. Love the Discord. Glad to hear it, Jacob. That's great. Even though a little bit of slander towards my guy, Elias Pettersson, but that's okay. We like having you in there, Jacob. A lot of good recent members that have joined our Discord here on Patreon. It's been great. All right, guys. Like I said, right now I'm seeing the scenic view of the arena. It looks beautiful in there. I've always wanted to go to Abu Dhabi. I think that would be cool, but I don't know if I'll ever go. I think it's, I probably will never go because it's just like, it's pricey to go fly over there, right? So I don't know if it would ever be worth it. But if someone, if I had an outlet that would pay me to go to Abu Dhabi, I'd probably do it just to check it out. It's an experience. I'm all about experiencing life. So that's what they're showing right now. But let's keep your questions coming, everyone. We can talk about UFC 308. We can talk about whatever you guys want. I'm a big Jeff Neal guy. If you never realized before, if you ever interview him, let him know. That would be cool for me. You know what? I could probably get, I don't know if I could get him to shout out your name, Conman. Actually, he might shout out your name, Conman McGregor. He probably thinks that's a funny name. I'm probably going to get Jeff this week, I would think, if he won, since he won tonight. Jeff always makes time for me. There's a few fighters that I know I can text and get an interview with them, no problem, and Jeff's one of them. He's great. What if Rakic Ankalaev is boring in hell? Who does fight? Yeah, that's the big question. The 2 big questions are going to come out of tonight. We might as well talk about them now. If Ankalaev somehow loses and Rakic wins, what the hell is next for Pereira? I have some ideas, but we'll talk about that in a sec. The other one is, what if the fight's boring and Ankalaev wins like a boring decision? I don't think Ankalaev will fight boring, but if it does end up being like that, yeah, there's a lot of questions. The one fight that there's 2 fights I look at. It's pretty much confirmed. It's not 100%, but it's pretty much looking like Yuri and Jamal are going to fight. If Jamal wins his next fight, he could have a rematch with Pereira because, again, Jamal's a former champion. That would count as something. As far as him getting his rematch, plus he had a big layoff going into that Pereira fight. The other fight to keep an eye on is Volkan Ozdemir and Carlos Ulberg. The fact that they put Ulberg in a fight with Jamal Hill initially tells me they are very high on him. If Ulberg beats Ozdemir, don't be surprised if he gets a title shot as well. So those are 2 options if for some reason Ankalaev doesn't go out there and have like a great performance. 2 a.m. here in the Philippines, pretty hard time for us. I commend those fans who have to watch stuff at odd hours because I'm a bit of a baby that way. All I'm saying is Ankalaev is going to surprise everyone. How's he going to surprise everyone, Taha? He's favored to win. Frozen Like Elsa. Love the shirt. Big fan. Well, thank you. Streets of Rage. Great game artwork. Great game as well. Great soundtrack, too. If you guys haven't played Streets of Rage on the Sega Genesis back in the day, excellent game. Really, really good soundtrack, too. 2100. Love Abu Dhabi cards. Watch the fights without staying awake the whole night. That's great. You have an ear connection as well. Quite the professional. No, these are headphones you can get off Amazon. I just have it behind my chair, so it makes it a bit easier. Yeah, I have this all the time. It's just a little headset thing here if you see it. But the only problem is it kind of moves around a bit, so I have to adjust it a lot. You'll see that a lot probably tonight because I got to wear the headset. Usually I don't wear the headset when I do these live streams. How about the Goat Abus showed 5-round cardio and title potential? Yeah, I didn't see the fight, but I'll take your word for it. How kind of Abus for allowing Ferrer to survive? Yeah, again, I got to watch the fight, guys. Sorry about that. Had to be a soccer coach. Actually, had another coach come up to me today and say, hey, good coaching. So we played 2 mini games today in soccer. My kids' team won the first game and then they lost the second one. But it's going to happen. Stock risers, Rembeki, Orabai, Aslan, and the GOAT Abus. Yeah, Aslan would probably rise because he was an underdog coming in. Try Stream East, guys, for free links. There we go. He said it, not me. Is scoring the 3rd round for Orabai the worst scored round of the year? Again, haven't seen the fight. I'll let you guys discuss that. For me, it's 11 p.m. here, which is like everyone's asleep, so I can enjoy the card alone. That's awesome. Where would you place Topuria in the pound-for-pound rankings who was able to beat Max today in spectacular fashion? He'd be up there, but again, I don't like putting fighters in pound-for-pound conversation when they only have like 1 title defense, which technically Topuria would have. I need to see a little bit more. Because what are Topuria's best wins so far? It's Emmett, and Volk. That's it. Those are the only good wins that he has. I wouldn't put Bryce Mitchell as a good win. Mitchell is ranked, but Mitchell is not proven to be a contender yet. I'd slow the brakes down a little bit. Fans gotta quit being so impatient with fighters. Like, you know, when I think pound for pound, I think, you know, someone that's defended their title a while. But yeah, it would certainly put him in an interesting conversation. Let's put it that way. So right now they're just showing highlights of some of the fights. Hopefully we're going to start the Shara Bullet fight here soon. I got some questions about Shara Bullet in this fight. We'll see if those come to fruition. What do we got? I'm about to have white rice, steak, tomato stew, and Spanish brown beans. That's good. I don't know if I'm going to get lunch here, guys. I just got home, so probably not. I'm going to probably have to go on probably going to have a late lunch here, but I had a really big breakfast. 3 eggs, some bacon, 2 cups of coffee, some water. Got my water here. Got to stay hydrated with the Lynch on Sports logo there, the McDonald's looking one. So I'll be okay. I'll survive. GSP is an athlete. He can't lose. I don't know if that's a dig at GSP. How's it going? Hope everything is going well. Appreciate that, Todd. Who else is sick of Kamala and Trump commercials? Well, we don't get that here in Canada. It's time, boys. Will the best be blessed? Will the Reaper cut down the wolf? We'll see. Renat to improve to 5-0-1. Should he get a top 15 next time we see him? Well, if he apparently lost, I don't know if the UFC is going to be willing to do that. Rolling with Ankalaev by sub and Chimaev by decision. That's from James. You think Chimaev decision, even it being 5 rounds? You think that still? Interesting. Robert Whittaker is ranked 3 at middleweight and Khamzat is ranked 13th. Is that a tall order for Khamzat fighting Whittaker? Well, if you've watched my previews of this, I have some questions about, let's be clear about something though. I have some questions about Chimaev's cardio if it goes past the 2nd round. I'm not saying he has terrible cardio or can't get it done, but I think it's something to look at for sure. When we're talking about this fight. And I think it's very naive of his fans to ignore that. Chimaev shows that he has cardio. Okay, we'll see. He hasn't seen it there as well. See why Stevie says meth streams is cleaner. I've never heard of meth streams. I don't know if that's a joke. Mitchell is as good as a regular citizen learning martial arts. No, he's not that bad, but it's just like, again, like Max Holloway has a better resume than Ilia Topuria does so far, even though he beat the guy that's beat Max 3 times. Max has also beat, Brian Ortega. He's beat, who's been ranked for a while. He's beat, Jose Aldo, who's considered the GOAT at featherweight. Yeah, I mean, Ilia can get there. It's just like, we're too impatient as fans to start talking about fighters that should be like considered the greatest of all time and all that stuff. Leo losing was the worst judging ever. That's from James. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Max and Bobby Knuckles win their fights tonight. Too much of a resume, a body of works. We'll see, Mark. We'll see. I agree with James. Ankalaev is not boring in my opinion. It's no more boring than Khabib. He's great wrestling style, very well rounded. I agree. Whittaker is strong in the later rounds. I agree. Do you think the last 3 underdogs are live? Last 3? So who are the last 3? We've got Rakic, Whittaker, Topuria, or Holloway. Yeah, I do. I think Rakic, if it stays on the feet, it's going to get very interesting with Rakic. My concern with Rakic is hasn't fought that much, had the long layoff in his last fight, got knocked out in his last fight. It's tough to say, but I will say that fight with Yuri was fairly even until he got finished. Mitchell is on featherweight KO highlight reel. Yeah, but you know what? But Mitchell's also beat Dan Ige, who's fighting here tonight. Mitchell has some other good performances. Like, I get it if people don't like Mitchell. Say what you want. I got a little bit of a soft spot for Bryce because I've interviewed him, since before he was in the UFC. He's always made time for me. Good dude. He's beat Barbosa. Like, I don't think Bryce is a terrible fighter. He's got 2 losses, and 2 of the guys that he's lost to are guys that one of them's won the title. The other guy, has competed for an interim title. He's pretty good. So yeah, I'm not on the Bryce Mitchell sucks train like some people are. Plus 100 on Holloway, Rob, worth the odds. Why not? I put a little bit on Whittaker, put a little bit on, I didn't put any money on Holloway, but I think Holloway by decision is worth a stab. I don't think he'll finish Topuria unless Topuria gasses out, but I mean, we've seen him go 5 rounds before. What's Holloway by decision right now? Let's find that prop. Holloway by decision is plus 600. Nice. Gotta like those odds. Keep the questions coming, everyone. Again, they're just starting the Shara Bullet and Petrosian fight. They're doing their walkouts right now, so more than happy to answer questions once the fights take place. I will obviously be describing what's going on the screen, so we'll not get to as many questions, but I'll do my best. By the way, the guy who's in Petrosian's corner right now, tell me if I'm wrong here, looks like a mix of Umar and Islam. He's got the Islam like kind of haircut and stuff. You'll see, not the guy with the mustache, the other guy. It's like if you took Umar and Islam and put them together. Looks a little bit like him. Oh, no, maybe not. I walk back on that. Not so much. I'm wrong about that. I take it back, guys. I try and do doppelgangers every now and then. Like that guy, the camera guy who looks like Beneil Dariush right there. Check it out. Look at the camera guy right now if you guys are watching. Is that Beneil Dariush? See moonlighting as a UFC camera guy? What's Beneil Dariush doing here? Bryce is a dog. That's from Eben. Chimaev can 10-8 anyone in the first. That he can, but he's still got to win the rest of the fight. I think Ankalaev dominates Rakic everywhere. The fight doesn't make any sense. I would agree that it doesn't make any sense. I don't know if he'll dominate him everywhere. What's the story, James? All good? I wouldn't be here if I'm not all good. Do you think Ilia's utilization of the Philly shell as defense will be useful against Holloway? I do. Bryce has literally been KO'd once by Josh Emmett, but according to this dude, everyone... I think the guy was kind of joking, but yeah, I agree with you, Eben. I like Eben, a rare defensive fighter. I like this. It's very good. Cameraman looks like Benny. There we go. There we go, guys. We're keeping it going here. And I always thought that UFC doctor guy kind of looks like Tony Danza as well. We'll do some more lookalike guys if we see any in the crowd. But this is the benefit you have. You get a little bit extra. I'm not the best commentator, I'll be honest. You know, that's why people aren't calling me every week to, you know, do commentary. But I got a few good one-liners and a few things I can observe here. So Armen Petrosyan coming to the cage. He's the underdog here. I did put a little bit on Petrosyan. I think because Shara's not going to take him down. It's going to be a striking battle, and I think it's pretty. I think the stand-up's going to be fairly even. Now, as far as a pick, I took Shara, but I put a little bit on Armen. I think the odds are it's close. I've not really been sold on Shara Bullet, and we'll see how he looks in this fight. Another thing to consider, because we already had a Muslim fighter get a pretty controversial decision. That could happen the same here for Shara Bullet. Shara reminds me of a guy that like they're just trying to push, but you can just tell it's almost like it's a little bit like Paddy. Like I know Paddy won his last fight, but it's almost like people are trying to sell you on something of how good someone is, and they're not really that good. Like Shara Bullet, yeah, unique looking, but I don't know. We'll see. He can prove me wrong here. He could prove me wrong in this fight and get a finish, but I have not been super impressed with him so far. And for the crazy fans out there who think this is because of where he's from, it has nothing to do with that. His name could be John Smith. I'd feel the same way. Doesn't matter. But he's got a cool look. Let's see if there's any corner lookalikes here. Not really. Is there anyone there? No. I'm good at doppelgangers. This is something Mike Heck and I used to do when we used to cover events together. He was very good at that. Yeah, no doppelgangers. Except for the doctor there. That doctor guy looks a little bit like Tony Danza a little bit. Be like his cousin or something. Right? The doctor with like the blue dress shirt. Whoa, and is that Russian Andrei Arlovsky there? Giving him water? Wow, Andrei Arlovsky's really let himself go. I guess Andrei Arlovsky is Russian, or he's Belarusian, I should say. Just because of the bent nose that Arlovsky has. Kind of looks like him a little bit. They're just putting Vaseline on his face. Beneil Dariush with some great camera work there. Looking good. Very focused on the subject. You know, he's not going to get fired. Is that PFL CEO Peter Murray in the background there? Beside the guy who looks like a secret agent? See the two guys in the suit there with the white dress shirt? That one guy looks like Peter Murray, the PFL guy. You know who I'm talking about there? What's Peter Murray doing there? Scouting out new talent? I don't know. All right, Shara Bullet about to make the walk to about to step into the cage. He's got fat Andrei Arlovsky in his corner. There we go, Shara Bullet there. What else? You're awesome, James. Don't sell yourself. Sorry, I don't like being cocky or that as well. Eben, rare defense. Yeah, Eben, you can be a little bit hard on the fighter sometimes. It's a joke though. If I had to bet $50 on Whitaker by TKO in round 4 and $50 on Max by decision 48-47, well, good luck. Do we know if Shara Bullet can fight in the States? He's been to the States. I saw him at International Fight Week. Finally able to catch another live. This is from a big Guru fan. All right, tail of the tape, as Mike Goldberg used to say. Shara Bullet, 30 years old, 33 years old for Armen Petrosyan, 6'2" to 6'3". He weighed in at 186, Armen Petrosyan, 185 for Shara Bullet. 73-inch reach to 71 for Shara Bullet. So Shara Bullet can have a bit of a reach advantage in this one. Bruce Buffer with the white suit looking good. We got Luke Thomas in the crowd there. I don't know what he's doing there. That guy looked like Luke Thomas. If we get the camera angle again, you'll see it. And we're going to do doppelgangers all night. This is what you came for, guys. You didn't just come for me to just talk about little things. We got fat Andrei Arlovsky in the corner with Shara Bullet. We got Armin Petrosian there with no lookalikes that I can think of. Shara looks like MMA guru. A little bit, not really. How's Showdown Joe these days? I don't know. I used to do a show with Showdown Joe back in the day when I worked at Fightful. He was a really nice guy. I think he's doing real estate now. Khamzat looks like Abraham Lincoln, correct. What's up, Dana Blanco? Good to hear from you, buddy. Does anyone know how Shara hurt his eye? I do not. How dare you miss the GOATS fight? I know. I'm sorry, guys. I had to coach soccer. My kid's soccer. Is this an edible stream? No. Do I sound high? If I sound high, I'd be like the most articulate high guy ever. No, I'm getting high tonight. That's for sure. I was watching, last night I mentioned this in my Discord. I was watching the Charlie Kirk debate, 25 woke students. That was very interesting. Good stuff. Probably watch that again tonight. Actually, no, I'll be watching the Canucks game tonight. All right, Shara Bullet, you can see there, they're introducing him. We're going to get to the action here short. I was watching a weigh-in show, and one of the hosts thought an official looked like Charlie Cox of DC Marvel Universe. There we go. Man, I'm so sad for Beneil. Really thought he would be top 3. Yeah, it's too bad. Don't forget to tell us the time. I will. I hurts. To be fair, Abus looked chiseled like a Greek god in this fight. He always does. Time to time, we can pause the stream if we need to. Yeah, I'll let you know. Andrei Arlovsky was the longest UFC fighter. Wow, they have ring girls for Abu Dhabi? That's surprising. Isn't that haram? They're all going to have to go to confessional after this. All right, here we go. Armin Petrosian. I'm going from what I'm watching right now against Shara Bullet. Action's underway. I will have the commentary just slightly underneath. I don't mind listening to Anik. And right off the bat, we got a kick here from Petrosian. Let's see if he implements his stand-up very well. Shara Bullet backing up a little bit. Petrosian, the aggressor here so far. Some nice inside leg kicks right now, which is great. Petrosian really going for the aggressiveness here early in this fight, which is good. You don't want to let Shara Bullet get off. He can be dangerous when he gets that onslaught going. Shara Bullet backing up a little bit here. Petrosian looks very good so far. A couple nice kicks that have landed. And he fires a kick back on the outside. Another inside leg kick there by Petrosian. Catches that foot. Nice right hand there by Petrosian. So far, the aggressor. Again, we're only a couple seconds into the fight. Nice right hand there. These two are going at it so far. Petrosian again with another right hand. Knee to the body. Looking great. They clinch up against the fence. Let's see who has the advantage here. We know that Shara Bullet, not so great on the ground, not so great wrestling. He's not a typical Dagestani, guys. He is more a stand-up fighter. Nice knee to the body there. Shara with a couple deep breaths there. Petrosian, though, so far the aggressor. This is what you want to do against Shara Bullet. Keep him backed up. Another couple leg kicks there. Petrosian really going for the leg early on. Something to keep an eye on here. 1-2 lands there for Shara Bullet. Another right hand lands there for Petrosian. Inside leg kick lands. 3:47 left in the fight so far, guys. If you're paying attention, we got a guy that looks like Luke Thomas, cage side in a gray suit. I don't think Luke's there. I think he's doing his own stream. Never hurts to have a guy. By the way, Terry Funk is the referee. If you guys follow wrestling. Kind of looks like Terry Funk. Outside leg kick there lands for Shara Bullet. Body shot lands. Guys, I will get to questions in between rounds when we can. I'll try and zoom through them auctioneer style. But the leg kick so far landing for Petrosian. I have him up right now. Shara Bullet's got to do something. You're seeing a little bit of swelling there on the leg of Shara Bullet. Nice left hand lands there. Right leg kick lands there for Petrosian. Shot to the body misses. Another 1-2 there for Petrosian. Just barely misses. It looked like Shara countered that one. I think Shara's got some blood coming down his face. Let me see. Oh, nice shot there. Nice right hand there by Shara Bullet. These two are just standing up and trading right now. Kicks, punches, a couple shots to the body there. Nice knee to the body there by Petrosian. There, another inside leg kick. This pace is pretty good so far. Let's see if they can keep it up. There has been some questions about the cardio of Shara Bullet. We'll see if that lasts in this fight. Another kick to the body. Oh, left hand almost lands there for Petrosian. Petrosian, that's how Anik says it. I got to work on that. Petrosian. Terry Funk, the referee, watching very closely. It's not Terry Funk, by the way. That was a joke. Hope you guys like my humor. Inside leg kick lands there for Petrosian. He's been using that all day. Right now, leg kicks, head kicks landed for Petrosian. 10, 13 leg kicks, though, landed for Petrosian as well. 10 body shots landing there for Shara Bullet. So right now, the striking fairly even, but I would give a slight edge right now to Petrosian. He seems more aggressive right now. He is coming forward. This is what you want to do. Keep Shara Bullet backing up. And I'm watching this on this monitor. It's much easier, so I will not be looking into the camera. There we go. Another leg kick there lands. They're trading leg kicks. I saw a deep breath there by Petrosian. See how the cardio lasts as this fight goes. Minute 43 left in the fight. Nice left hand there lands for Shara Bullet. Body shot lands there for, body kick, I should say, lands there for Petrosian. Another inside leg kick lands. This is close, guys. This reminds me of Frank Dukes in Bloodsport, just going kick for kick. Not as much bad intentions there. Just making sure my audio and everything's good. Oh, shoot. My audio's been going. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Can't have that desktop audio going. Hope I haven't been flagged by YouTube. I'm going to go check that right now. Let's hope I haven't. That was a total accident, guys. Having my desktop thing going. Anyways, they're still trading kicks. We're not missing much here, guys. There we go. We're still good. Oh, nice. Right hand lands there for Shara Bullet. That hurt Petrosian. You can see some red around the nose right now. Yeah, as DC points out, looks like Shara's got Petrosian's timing down. Oh, kick to the body lands. Petrosian falls over, but he gets right back up. Missed opportunity there for Shara Bullet to attack him. 34 seconds left in the round. Let's see if Shara can make a statement, because right now I would say Petrosian is, well, I don't know, actually. Shara Bullet with that latest kick probably has him ahead. Left hand lands there for Petrosian. Right now, the significant strikes are close. Magomedov 50%, 58%, 53 for Petrosian. 17 seconds left in the fight. In the round, I should say. Outside leg kick lands there for Shara Bullet. Yeah, I will say that Shara Bullet does look a lot fresher right now. Oh, spinning back fist lands. Yeah, that's Shara Bullet's round for sure. He did a lot more. Petrosian's got to pick it up, but I like the aggressiveness so far. Let's get to your questions, everyone. What is your zodiac sign? I'm Capricorn. Bring out the pink Whitneys. No, not this stream. You know what? I'll do that for a Patreon stream, but I really don't drink that much, guys, if I'm being honest. Dana, me and the wife were watching these fights. We bet on the main event. Ilia Holloway gets a massage. My wife picked Holloway. I got Topuria. Nice deal there. Pink Whitney stream was goated. Yeah, that stream is long gone from the universe. Shara is hurt. No, he's not hurt. Shara needs a haircut. I don't really care what he looks like. DC is extremely overweight. I don't think he's that bad. Shara Bullet looks small for the division. I wouldn't say so. Petrosian's piecing him up. Get that fraud check. I don't think Shara's fraud check. I think he won that. Leo was robbed so badly. That's what they're saying. Petrosian started out good. Shara Bullet looked better. I agree. Looks like I'm 23 seconds ahead of you. Well, I click live on mine. I don't know why mine's back. So sorry, guys. I can only do what I can. This is the official Fight Pass stream that I'm getting. So there we go. Joseph Baza has Armin up 10-9. I have Shara up 10-9. What second are you guys in? So right now I am at round 2's about to begin here in a second, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. This is my Hangout stream. Everyone calls there the watch party. That's lame. I like to use different terminology. So we're going with the Hangout stream. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is James Lynch. This has been great, guys. Appreciate you tuning in with me. Round 2. 4 minutes and 51 seconds left in the round. Let's see if Petrosian can be a little bit more aggressive like he did at the start of that round 1. Leg kick misses there for Petrosian. Like DC pointed out, looks like Shara Bullet has got the timing down of Abus, which is great. Head kick was blocked there by Shara Bullet. Kevin Ioli's tweet on the screen. Keep in mind, Ioli very cozy with that management group of Shara Bullet, so probably going to say that even if he didn't win it. Just joking. That was just a joke, by the way, guys. I like Ioli. 1-2 misses there for Shara Bullet. Should have taken the over in this fight. I don't know why I didn't. I don't think we're going to see a finish here. These guys are pretty durable. Front leg kick there lands for Petrosian. Left hand lands there for Shara Bullet. Shot to the body lands. Petrosian breathing heavy. Oh, is that a groin strike? Yeah, looks like it. And Terry Funk putting... I know it's Kerry Hatley, by the way. But he looks like Terry Funk. Cecil Peoples is one of the judges for this fight. Cecil Peoples looks a little bit like Lionel Richie. Yeah, Petrosian kicked him in the nuts. There's a timeout here. Let's see if this makes a difference in the fight. Shara Bullet's 30 seconds right now. Terry Funk giving him a look there. Seeing what's going on. Looks like he's ready to go. We're back to action with how much time left in the round. I'll let you guys know in a second. 3:56 in round 2. Like I said, Shara Bullet leading the way in my opinion. Looking good. I'm round 2, 3:49 right now for you guys. So if I'm a little bit behind, sorry. If I'm a little bit ahead, sorry. Can't help it. I bought the pay-per-view. There's nothing illegal. Oh, 1-2 lands for Petrosian. He pushes Shara Bullet up against the fence. Wonder if we'll see Petrosian try and take this to the ground, maybe. We'll see. Easier said than done. Okay, they're back to the center of the cage. Inside leg kick lands there for Shara Bullet. Kick to the body lands there for Shara Bullet. Petrosian's got to pick it up. Come on, dude. You're supposed to be the big striker here. Oh, nice left hand lands there for Shara Bullet. Inside leg kick there lands for Armin. Another groin strike, it looks like. Is he going to take the timeout? No, looks like he's okay. Got to watch that, Petrosian. Oh, left hand lands there for Petrosian. Petrosian's got to do something explosive here. Oh, he gets tagged on the way in. Nice counter there by Shara Bullet. Right hand counter. Oh, body kick lands there for Petrosian. Oh, nice kick to the body again. There lands for Petrosian. Oh, head kick lands, but a counter right there from Shara Bullet. I will say this, Shara Bullet is landing the more significant shots here. I know they count strikes as significant strikes, but overall, Shara Bullet has landed more. Another shot to the body there, by the way, too. Yeah, so Anik just mentioned it there. Petrosian has landed more significant strikes. He's 8 ahead, but I would say the more impactful from just the eye test here has been Shara Bullet so far. Outside leg kick lands. Now you can see that redness coming in on Petrosian's nose. Big right hand misses there by Shara Bullet. Oh, big head kick lands there for Petrosian. For Shara Bullet. Petrosian's head snaps back, but he then gets hit in the nuts. So now we got a groin strike here. That's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. Looks like I'm ahead of you by 4-6 seconds. Yeah, kicked him right in the nuts there. That's not good. Yeah, they count everything as a significant strike. You're exactly right there. You're exactly right. Okay, we are underway. 140 left in the round. I would have Shara up right now. We'll see if Petrosian can do anything here. Kick to the body lands there for Shara Bullet. Groin strike lands. Look like kind of the groin again. He's got to watch that, man. Come on, Petrosian. 78% significant 78% of kicks have landed for Petrosian, just 62 for Magomedov. 42 of 54 for Petrosian, just 8 kicks have landed for Magomedov. But keep in mind, Magomedov body shots way better than Armin Petrosian. We're coming up to 1 minute left in the round. I'll let you know when that is. Kick to the body lands there. Oh, nice left hand. 1-2 misses. Uppercut misses for Shara Bullet. Spinning back fist lands there for Petrosian. Inside leg kick lands. A little bit more aggressiveness from Petrosian. The body shot again lands for Shara Bullet. Counter lands there. Significant strikes in this round. Petrosian up by 2 at 25. He was 42 significant strikes in that first round. So they might give him that round. We'll see. But I thought Shara won the first round. Body shot lands there for Shara Bullet. Oh, nice body kick lands there for Petrosian. He's picking it up a little bit here. We'll see if it's enough to finish the round. I think Shara Bullet's ahead, but I'll get your guys' opinion here. Oh, 1-2 misses. Leg kick misses. Or was blocked, I should say, by Petrosian. Body kick lands there for Shara Bullet. Spinning back fist. Oh, he knocks him down. It's over. Oh. Shara Bullet. Second round knockout. Holy crap. That just kind of came out of nowhere. We're like 9 seconds left in the round. He got up, he was up, but he definitely got rocked. Oh, yeah, he's still down. Yeah, that's a knockout. That's legit. Wow, Shara Bullet with the knockout. When was the last time Petrosian was knocked out? That was a pretty big win for him. Yeah, I need to see the replay of that, as Paul Felder mentions. Okay, we'll see the replay, and then I wanted to check when the last time Armin Petrosian was knocked out. I think that was his first... No, oh yeah, he was submitted in his last fight. That's the second knockout loss. His last knockout loss was in 2021. Wow, spinning elbow. Highlight reel finish there for Shara Bullet. That's a good win. It's a very good win for him. I had him up in the round anyways, so... Glad I didn't take the over. Spinning back fist lands. Spinning elbow No, spinning back fist. It is his basically his wrist hit Petrosian and knocked him out. Yeah, he kind of like hit him twice. That was weird. He hit him on the first and then on the other one. So he hits him with the wrist, and then the second one. So it's like he did it both ways. Hit him with the one wrist, hit him with the other wrist, and then knocks him down there. He wasn't out cold, but he definitely got knocked down. That was awesome. There we go. Andrei Arlovsky happy in the corner. There we go. All right, let's get to some questions, guys, while we're waiting for the official decision. Actually, we'll wait and see what Shara Bullet has to say. He's going to call out Nick Diaz again. Let's get a better call out. Come on, man. At least pick a guy in your weight class. Wait for the official decision. The Terry Funk lookalike. So, yeah, big win there. First knockout loss for Armen Petrosian since June of 2021. And first knockout loss in the UFC. Even Borjillo couldn't finish him. So that's a big win for Shara Bullet. That's what you need to do if you're fighting, you know, unranked competition. You got to finish these guys. 52 seconds of round 2. Still undefeated Shara Bullet. Big win for him there. This is encouraging. That's good. That's what you want to see. Like I said before this fight, I had some question marks, but the fact that he gets a finish here looks good. What was that, man? Well, it was a knockout, DC. Very happy, he says. Listen to me. I'm the best striker in this division. He wants Israel Adesanya. You're not going to get it, man. Stay in your seats. Saying something about the island? Can't understand his accent. Dana White. I came for my goal. I don't know what he said about the island there. I missed that. If you guys heard that, let me know what he said. So yeah, he throws like a fake kick, hits him with the wrist, and then follows back on the other side with another wrist, like spinning. Yeah, it's like 2 spinning back fists, but his wrist hit him more than his actual fist, I think. Pretty crazy, actually. Good for him. When I just started Muay Thai, the first thing I was shown, I trained it. He says he trains the spinning elbow. I patent this shot. Yeah, he certainly did. I haven't seen many people do what he just did there. Saying something in Russian. I don't know what that is exactly. Double back fist. Yeah, that's what that was. I'll get to your questions once he's done talking here. Let's hear what he has to say. I'll try and repeat what he says here. Thank to all the people that were rooting for me. All the good Russian people. Share a bullet with a beautiful spinning back fist in the second. It was like a bullet. Thanks, Aaron. So he kind of called out Adesanya there. He's not going to get that fight, though. Adesanya's going to fight someone higher ranked. Probably time for a ranked opponent, though, I would say. Who do you guys think he should fight? Who's available? I'm always curious about this stuff. Share a bullet, definitely on my stock risers list. That was a big win for him. Who's at the bottom of the list? We've got Michelle. Hey, there's the fight. Michelle Pereira, Share a bullet. There we go. Give me my 10% Mick Maynard. Okay, let's get to your questions, everyone. As we're waiting for Lerone Murphy and Dan Ige. Ref looks more like Dory Funk Jr. Who's Dory Funk Jr.? Is that a... Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to stick with Terry Funk, though, but to teach their own. Leo was robbed so badly. Your stream is from Sean. Your stream is so much more watchable compared to other channels. You should do this more often. Well, thank you. I would do it more often if I wasn't so busy. I'm managing my son's hockey team. I'm coaching soccer. I got 2 kids. I got a wife I got to keep happy. So all that stuff. But yeah, there we go. Cool reference to Bloodsport. Yeah, I love Bloodsport. Favorite movie of all time. I can name that movie almost line by line. Orabeki and Orabai fighted the night so far. That's what I hear. Sure. I'm not going to read that comment, DDP Glazer. That was so unexpected. I agree. Hope you enjoyed the fights. Thank you, Fight Night Nation. Called out Izzy. Izzy would light him up. I agree. Yeah. Share Bullet, Michelle Pereira, Fight Life Nation agrees with me for that. Jeff Neal's nephew is fighting next. Jeff Neal's nephew. I don't get that. What are James's thoughts on that call for Izzy? Not good, because he's not going to fight him. Like, normally I would be, like, if you're a ranked guy and you call it someone like Izzy, yeah, okay, I get it. Because Izzy doesn't have an opponent right now. Anything can happen, timing, all that stuff. But he's not ranked right now, so I think he should be setting his sights on, like, you know, Hermanson or Paulo Costa even. That would be a fine fight. He's got to, like, if you want to progress, I think Izzy would beat him quite handily. He's a much better striker than Shara Bullet. Yeah. As great as that performance was, I think Israel Adesanya finishes Armin Petrosian as well. So I think Michelle Pereira is the fight. That's the fight to make. Or Jack Hermanson or Paulo Costa. I think those all make sense next for Armin Petrosian. If you missed it there, sorry, not Armin Petrosian, Shara Bullet. So if you missed it there, Shara Bullet double spinning back fist knockout over Armin Petrosian. First knockout loss for Armin Petrosian since 2021, and his first knockout loss in the UFC. Now we got Lerone Murphy and Dan Ige up next. If you guys missed my preview show, I am taking Lerone Murphy by decision. I think the play here is the fight goes over 2.5 rounds and the fight goes to a decision. Dan Ige could surprise, but the story with Dan Ige throughout his career that I've sort of, noticed is that when he gets that step up, he tends to lose. Is Murphy that? I think there's a reason to believe that. I think Murphy's progressing quite well, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Dan Ige turns back the clock and gets a nice performance here with Murphy. Hasn't really fought a lot of great opposition. His best win is Edson Barbosa. He's got wins over Culiabao and Santos. I think these are all opponents that Dan Ige would beat. Dan Ige's also never been finished in the UFC. That's going to be tough for Murphy to do so. So I could see this fight being fairly close as the fight goes on. That's why I recommend the over and the fight goes to the decision. I don't think Murphy's going to finish Ige. Ige could finish Murphy, but Murphy's never lost. He's never been finished. So he's had that one no contest, or a draw, I should say. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting in this fight. So we'll see how it goes. But this was one of the closer fights on the card. I definitely don't think Dan Ige should be plus 235. I think Murphy should be a slight favorite at about minus 150. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. We'll see how this looks. That's the next fight coming up. Let's get to your questions while we're waiting in the meantime. Izzy would light him up. There we go. KO of the year easily. Didn't even see the KO. I don't think it's KO of the year. It was a good knockout, but there we go. His call-outs are horrendous. Not as bad as Nick Diaz, though. That's better. If you had to remove 2 men's weight divisions, what would they be? I probably wouldn't. Okay, USA. Yeah, that's a good line from the movie. Okay, USA. Armin Petrosian is the definition of a point fighter. He just doesn't have much power. He's had some finishes, hasn't he? A point fighter would be someone that only goes to a decision. Armin Petrosian, I feel like, has finished fights, hasn't he? Or maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Decision. Got the one, got to finish on Contender Series, but yes, I would say for the most part, he does typically go the distance. True, I hate when fighters make a stupid call like they're calling out McGregor. What's the point of that? Doesn't make it there as well. Murphy by decision. Murphy looks legit. If Ige can grapple, he can steal it. Yeah, again, I'm not counting out Dan Ige here by any means. Dan Ige, a very good guy. Always enjoy talking to him. So that's where we're at right now. Keep the questions coming, everyone. We got some time before Murphy and Ige starts. Always appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely hit the like button. We only got, how many likes? We got 18 likes. Let's get that up a little bit more, guys. Come on. We got about 50 people here in the chat. Just fine by me. There's a bunch of people doing the exact same thing as me today. So there we go. They're showing highlights of Lerone Murphy. I'm sure they'll show some highlights of Ige in a second here. Yeah, I don't get the Jeff Neal's nephew thing. You think he looks like Lerone Murphy looks like Jeff Neal? I don't really think so. Yeah, I don't like the call out of Izzy that Shara Bullet did. Hope Barnett doesn't get cut. Looked like he had more of an injury though, right? So I don't think he'll get cut. What's Barnett's streak on right now? He is on he's only on a 1-fight losing streak. He beat Jake Collier in the fight prior to that. I don't think he'll get cut. They seem to like him fighting, so I don't think he'll get cut there. Ige's got some power. They're showing some of the knockouts there, knocking out Gavin Tucker and knocking out, what's his name, Feely. Share a bullet by KO is plus 300. Hit it. Oh, good for you, James. That's awesome. Anybody else get any good bets so far? Haven't had much of that going on. What else do we got here, guys? Pretty sure Nephew Joke is about the abuse allegations by Ian Gary. Whose abuse allegations? That Jeff Neal abused his nephew or something? What are you talking about? Can someone explain this to me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't follow every reference. I don't follow every meme that's going on. You guys got to let me know what's going on there. See Danny Gay walking to the cage. He has got no Eric Nixick. Oh, probably not because of Francis last week. I don't know who that cornerman is there for Ige. I don't know who that guy is. I don't recognize him. Maybe they'll mention it on the broadcast. I'm sure they will. Yeah, I don't know either of the guys that are cornering Ige. Normally it's Nixick, but he obviously was cornering Ngannou last weekend. Or is that Nixick? Oh, no, there is Nixick. Never mind. I spoke too soon. My son just tried to come in here. Hopefully he knows not to come in. It's just going to be funny. Who's the last fighter that injured themselves during an introduction? I know it's happened before. Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee did the stomp and then he busted his knee, if you remember that. That's one that comes to mind when he fought Renat. So there we go, guys. Keep the questions coming. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This is my UFC Hangout stream. Everyone says watch along. I like to say Hangout. Sounds a little bit better. Okay, Dan Ige about to fight. I believe he's got another baby on the way, I think, soon. I think Ortega, when he fought Yair, hurt himself before in the warm-up. Did he? I don't think so. Or maybe he did. So another question out to you guys there. What snacks or drinks or whatever are you guys having right now? For some of us, it's early. For some of us, it's later. If you're on the East Coast, it's in the afternoon. Normally, I would have, by the way, Lerone Murphy walking to the cage right now. Normally, I would have my plantain chips, like they're like they're called Barnarna. They're like healthier like chips. They taste pretty good. I'd have that and probably still have some water or something. I don't know. Try not to pig out. But if I was to indulge a little bit, my favorite chips, they're only available in the US, the Fritos chili chips. They're very good, very addicting. I will actually sometimes go across the border because I live in Canada and get those chips just to, even though they're more expensive with the conversion and everything, that's what I'll do. Yeah, so we see Murphy there in the corner. Oh, Luke Barnett in his corner. Haven't seen him in a while. Remember Luke Barnett was on The Ultimate Fighter. So look at that. Lerone Murphy tied for longest active unbeaten streak in the featherweight division at 7. That's interesting. What's next for Renat? Seems like the UFC is taking it slow for him. Well, they can't take it slow because he's not exactly young. I think he's like 33, isn't he? How old's Renat? Yeah, he's 33. I don't know who he fights. I don't know if that gets him a ranked win, though. A lot of people felt like he didn't win. Ian Gary wore a mugshot shirt of Neal. I guess he was arrested for domestic violence. No, he wasn't. He absolutely was not arrested for domestic violence. He was arrested for DUI. And he had weapons in the back of his thing. If you do a quick Google search, it was not domestic violence. I think you're getting that mixed up with Jamal Hill. Eating pumpkin seeds. Nice. Yeah, I would have eaten on the stream, but I don't want to be that guy. People will complain. And I'm sure it's not a great viewing experience for you if I'm chomping down on something. Frito flavored twists are the bomb. Not the flavored twists. I like just the regular, like they're those like little like strip chips. They're very good. I got 2 beers and chips with paprika. That's awesome. What type of beer are you drinking? Renat deserves a loss. That's what people are saying. Sitting at my son's engineering class while I'm watching. Why are you at your son's engineering class? That's interesting. Wouldn't have expected that answer. My son's probably upstairs playing Roadblocks. My other son is probably upstairs with my mom and playing, I don't know, something. Okay, tail of the tape. Lerone Murphy, 33. Dan Ige, 33. Same age. 5'9" to 5'7". Slight height advantage there for Murphy. 145.5 weighing in for Murphy. 146 for Ige. 73.5 inch reach for Lerone Murphy. 71 for Ige. So Lerone Murphy going to be a little bit taller, have a little bit of a reach. 18-8 record for Dan Ige. Dan Ige fought the better opposition, obviously. Dan Ige never been finished. So, like I said, I think, a good play here, and something I did bet was the over, and the fight goes the distance, because you never know. Ige could turn back the clock in this fight. You never know here. He is plus 220. I think those odds are a little bit off, but we'll see. Ige always game, has some knockout power. I've seen it in certain fights, but he's also, there's fights where it hasn't gone his way, right? Like, for example, if we're looking at the, the Bryce Mitchell fight, I think that was a winnable fight for him. Lost to Avoyev, but a lot of people are losing to Avoyev these days. Lost to Josh Emmett. That was a close fight, though. Lost to the Korean Zombie. That was another fight I think he should have won. That was back in 2021. Has a win over Barbosa. So you never know. You never know with Ige. But this is a big fight for Murphy. If Murphy wins this fight, he's going to be in my stock report for sure, unless he fights badly, but I don't think he will. He's a guy that just doesn't fight that much. That's his biggest issue, I think, with Murphy, is that if he fought more, we'd be talking more about him as a, not a contender, but maybe someone to keep an eye on here. Because he's been in the UFC since 2019. He's only fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So not a ton. All right, it's underway. Going to put the commentary up a little bit here, guys. I will get to your questions after the round. Hit the like button. Yeah, listen to Todd there. Okay, here we go. Dan Ige, and apologies if I'm ahead or behind on the stream. I'll do my best to describe what I'm seeing. And we are underway. Dan Ige, aggressive as usual. There we go. There we go. Right hand almost lands there. Murphy, let's see if he utilizes that reach advantage in this fight. I don't know. We'll see. Ige coming out very aggressive here. Murphy trying to pick his shots. Leg kick lands there for Ige. Murphy didn't really like that too much. There, front kick lands there for Lerone Murphy. Ige shot to the body, misses. Leg kick lands there for Murphy. Oh! Yeah, Ige tagged Murphy pretty good there. Oh, kick misses for Murphy. Oh, another left hand lands there for Murphy. Murphy's got to check that. Oh, Ige's really firing off right now. Murphy's got to do something here. Oh, shot to the body lands. Ige right now winning the striking battle. Oh, nice right hand lands by Murphy. Oh, nice left lands. These guys are throwing. Ige already bleeding. Oh, leg kick lands, but it looks like Murphy didn't like that one. Ige's face already busted up a little bit. Interesting, because Ige's lands the better shots. Ige going for the takedown. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Easily. Wow, first takedown for Dan Ige lands. He picks him up and throws him on his back. We'll see if Murphy can work the ground there. Murphy right now in the corner. He's got a one arm on a headlock there for Dan Ige. Oh. Yeah, so Ige's got him against the fence right now. Not a good position here for Lerone Murphy. Oh, yeah, he let go. Lerone really not doing much here. Ige's just sort of like almost in full guard. It's half guard right now. Ige just smothering Murphy right now. Murphy trying to grab the left arm of Ige there. You can see the blood pouring down from Ige though. It's something to keep an eye on, guys. Like I said, Ige's never been finished, but that cut doesn't look too good. Okay, now Ige's got the back. Oh, does he get it here? We got 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. This is not good for Lerone Murphy. Yeah, but Murphy getting up. Let's see if he does it here. And he is back to his feet. That's huge for Murphy. Wow, looked like he was in a bad spot there. And look at the right eye of Dan Ige. There's blood coming down here. Like I said, Ige's never been finished. Can Murphy implement that a little bit more? Left hand lands there. Ige's going to have to be a little bit urgent here because that's something you're going to have to keep an eye on. Knee lands there. They're back in the center of the cage there. Murphy with a left hand that lands. Leg kick lands there for Murphy. Murphy picking it up a little bit here. Left hand almost landing there for Lerone Murphy. 1-2 misses there for Ige. Yeah, it's just like the right eyebrow of Ige's busted up a little bit, blood pouring down the bridge of his nose. But it's definitely evident. Murphy looks like he's barely taken any damage, but I'd say that Ige's landed the better shots, to be honest. Leg kick lands there for Ige. Yeah, both guys not doing a whole lot here. Yeah. Oh, spinning leg kick to the body lands there for Lerone Murphy. He's really teeing off now, but Ige fires back with a left hand. Yeah, right hand misses there for Murphy. Leg kick almost lands there. Ige doing a good job blocking it. Almost a minute left. I'll let you know when it hits. There we go. 1 minute left in the round. Close round so far, guys. I'd say Ige's done a little bit more, but we'll see. They might factor in the damage as well. Very close round here. Leg kick to the body lands there. Oh! Ige knocks down Murphy. He drops him. Murphy looks like he's out. We'll see if he can capitalize here. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Murphy's in big time trouble here. He's against the cage. Can Ige finish? Murphy's holding his head. Can Ige finish here? Wow, Murphy with the right hand lands. Ige teeing up here. 29 seconds left. Can he finish him here? It's very close here. Murphy survives by a little bit. Oh, he kicks him in the face too now. Jesus. Can't believe Murphy recovered from that. He looked pretty bad in that spot there. Murphy trying to get the takedown here, but Ige landing elbows down. 13 seconds left. Does he get the takedown? He does. That's huge. Huge for Lerone Murphy as Ige ends up on his back. Wow, really close round. Jesus. Oh, he's got him in a Kimura. 1 second left. Wow, great round. I give the edge to Ige. Ige almost finished him there. That was nuts. He dropped Murphy. Something to keep in mind, guys. Murphy getting hit there. That was nuts. 10-9 Ige for me. I know some people will be like 10-8 because the fight was almost close, but I mean, Murphy himself, that's a 10-9 for me. Yeah, Baza agrees with me. Joseph Baza. I hope I'm saying that right, Joseph. James says, chili cheese is your flavor. That it is. Love it. Practical Place says he's in 8 an hour coding class. Good time to read a book. Oh, there you go. Give me an address to send your box of Fritos. Oh, well, no, send it to I have an American address. I'll send you there. That way you don't have to pay the customs and stuff. James, DM me on Instagram. You should, if you DM me there, I'd love to get some of those chips. Is Patty Moicano a possibility? Maybe. I'm in San Diego grabbing wings from a friend's Chicken Charlie's. Oh, that sounds delicious. Thank you for the Streets of Rage shirts, one of the best video games. So we're just seeing some replays here. So it was a left hand that dropped Lerone Murphy from Dan Ige. Ige still got some power. I honestly thought it was going to be over there. Yeah, so 10-9 Ige in that first round. But yeah, Murphy got tagged good there. I don't think he's going to want to mess around in the stand-up with Ige. Murphy looks like he's fully recovered, though. We'll see if Ige can do it again. Again, Ige has knockouts over Gavin Tucker and Andre Fili. We've seen him get power shots before. Second round underway, 4:49 in the round. Front kick there lands from Murphy. Murphy's got to pick it up here. I mean, that round was close, but you got to give it to Ige. He had the most significant strike in that fight with the left hand dropping Lerone Murphy. Front kick lands. Murphy been utilizing that front kick quite well. It's landed a few times. Maybe he can get a knockout that way, but again, Ige tough to knock out. Blood seems to have subdued a bit with Ige. That was something I was concerned about in the first round. Doesn't look like a huge issue here, although we're not seeing the camera angle to sort of show that. Got to show Ige's face here. Oh, they mentioned the bike accident for Murphy. Gotcha. That would keep you out. Oh, right hand lands there for Lerone Murphy. Yeah, there's like no bleeding now for Ige. Good job on the cutman. I don't really see any blood at all from Ige. So we'll see if Murphy can bounce back here. If not, Ige, like I said, he shouldn't have been a plus 225 underdog. Didn't look like it in that first round. Body shot lands there for Ige. Oh, there we go. See if Ige can get down Murphy's timing. Not a whole lot happening here, guys. Leg kicks lands. Ige counters with the left. Left hand lands there for Murphy. Oh, Ige then with the left. Murphy backing up. Murphy looking a little bit more tentative in this round. Understandable after getting dropped in the first. You can tell Ige's just trying to load up again. Kick to the body lands for Ige. Murphy again, swing and a miss. Shot to the body misses. Murphy's just not getting his timing down. Ige doing a good job defensively. Yeah, it looks like Murphy's point fighting a little bit, which I don't know if that's going to work against Ige. Oh, kick to the body lands. That was nice. He needs to do more of that, although then you got to worry about the takedown. Oh, Ige going for the takedown. Does he get it? Murphy with some nice elbows to the head on Ige. I think Ige's averting the takedown here. We'll see. They're against the cage. Ige's pushing him up there. Murphy now with the double. He's got Ige locked up now. He's reversed. He's got Ige against the cage. Will Murphy go for a takedown here? We'll see some ground game. Will he get the takedown? Let's see. Ige doing a good job with takedown defense. Murphy going down. We'll see if he gets it. Murphy abandoning that takedown. Now going for a punch to the face. Nice couple right hands to the face there by Murphy. Murphy pushing him up against the cage really well. Ige now busted up open again. Smart on Murphy to get that cut open again. It'll distract Ige a little bit. There we go. Oh, knee to the head lands there for Murphy. Now Ige reverses. He has Murphy up against the cage. Nice left hand lands there. And there's, now they're back center of the cage. Another spinning kick there for Murphy. He's been going to that all night. Ige might time that, though, and get a takedown. We'll see. There we go. Murphy again with the right hand. Murphy, nice shot to the body there. Nice front kick there by Murphy. Yeah, Murphy's kicks are landing a lot. He's looking great with those. Another leg kick blocked by Dan Ige. Murphy swinging a miss. Minute 10 left. Anyone's round. Honestly, guys, this is a much closer round. We'll see if anything can happen. If you remember in the last round, Ige did lay it on Murphy. We'll see if he does the same here. Ige doesn't look too tired. Again, being at Extreme Couture, I can't imagine his cardio is going to be an issue. Swinging a miss there from Ige. Left hand lands. Straight left, I should say. 1-2 misses for Ige. 1-2 misses again. Murphy countering. Nice counter there by Murphy. Will he go for the takedown here? He's got Ige up against the fence. He's trying to grab that leg, and he does. Huge takedown for Murphy. That might secure him the round. And he's hitting some good shots here. He's in half guard. Look at this. Into mount. Sorry, not half guard. My bad. Here we go. Oh, look at him. Ige's in a bad spot here. He's going for the submission. 31 seconds left. Can he do anything? Has he locked up? He's got the wrist. He's trying to get the body triangle. Not going to work now. Ige's on top. He's got the arm bar. He's looking for the triangle. Yeah, and you can see significant strikes in the second round was 21-11. That's actually surprising. I didn't notice a lot of those from Murphy. Oh, he's landing some shots there. Yeah, he's trying to set up the triangle, but he's hitting Ige in the face. Ige not really doing much of anything, even though he's on top. 2, 1. Yeah, that was a Murphy round, I think, guys. You let me know what you think. Significant strikes sort of back that up a little bit. What else do we have? 50K, let's go. Dan Ige, 10-9. Ige round 2 or early 3 at this point. We'll see. Would you do a Fight Pass watch-alongs with Pulver if you invited? Of course I would. Yeah, I love Jens Pulver. Actually, never interviewed him. Tied after 2 rounds. There we go, Joseph. Joseph, I love this, man. This is why I love having you on the streams, man. Always the data guy. It's always great having you on here, man. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. My name is James Lynch. This is our UFC 308 Hangout party. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Right now, I have the fight scored 1 apiece for Lerone Murphy and Dan Ige. We'll see who takes the 3rd round. Hit that like button again, guys. Still only 23 likes. We've got 48 of you in here. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Really does help out the algorithm. Takes 2 seconds to do that. Win this for Manchester, they're saying in the corner of Lerone Murphy. Yeah, anyone's round. Like I said, Ige's done the most in this fight. He dropped Murphy. That's probably the most significant thing. That second round was closer, but I give the edge to Murphy just with getting the takedown. But we'll see. This 3rd round's going to be interesting. Ige's got more power. Murphy's been landing the kicks. We'll see what happens. 1-1, decisive round now. Exactly iHeart's 27. ESPN Fight Center is so accurate that I wish more creators would use it. Yeah, I don't have access to ESPN because I'm in Canada, unfortunately. Murphy right now in the betting odds, -180, Ige +140. So the odds have come down, giving respect to Danny Ige. I think that makes complete sense. I think those odds are fine. I'd actually put it down a little bit lower. I'd have Murphy at about -150. Ige coming forward. You don't want to be here if you're Lerone Murphy. And does he get another takedown? He's trying. Will Ige reverse? He almost does here. Some nice shots here by Murphy. He's teeing off on Ige quite well. Is he going to get the takedown? Ige might reverse this. He's got the leg linked here. Will he get it? Will he get it? Luke Thomas waiting immediately on the cage side. There we go. Another 1-2 lands there for Murphy. Murphy taking a page out of Korean Zombie's book with the wrestling. Let's see what he does here. Ige trying to do something. Okay. Murphy with a nice head kick that lands. And he's going for the takedown. Does he get it? Ige stuffs that. Good takedown defense. Nice sprawl there by Ige. Now can Ige take advantage and get the back? Ige's trying to go for the back. We'll see if he gets it here. Murphy in a bit of trouble. Good wrestling from Ige. Can Murphy get out of it? We've seen Murphy get up before. Now, oh, Murphy's on his back with 339. Can he get the crucifix? Really good shot here from Ige to finish the fight. We'll see if it happens. Yeah, Murphy in a bad position here. He's got to get up. This is so far the most significant thing of the round. Is Ige getting that takedown? Ige could just lay on him the whole round. Ige, yeah. Ige almost in mount. 3:10 left. We'll see what Murphy can do. These guys are exhausted, obviously. Good pace so far to this fight. If Ige does this, he could win the fight. Oh, Murphy almost out. Almost out. He's trying to reverse. Oh, he's trying the ankle lock. I don't know. Don't try and submit Ige, dude. It's not going to go well. Ige's never been finished. Oh, wow. Now Ige back on top. This is huge for Dan Ige. Like I said, he could steal this round. Murphy has to do something here as time's ticking. Dan Ige could end up winning the decision here. Murphy trying to figure out his next move. He's breathing very heavy. Understandable. You got a big featherweight like Dan Ige on you. Shouldn't say big, but... Okay, Murphy trying to get up. Can he do anything here? 226. Yeah, broadcast pointing out that Ige's got to land some shots. Looks like they listened to him because Ige now landing a few shots here. Murphy trying to work his magic here. Trying to get the triangle. Oh, looks like he's got it. He's got the triangle. Oh, almost. Yeah, Murphy can land some shots from the bottom, which he's doing. Okay, now, oh, can Murphy get up? Is Ige going to take the back? He almost does. Looks like he's got it. Murphy's trying to get up. Oh, this is so close. Ige's got the back, but not doing much with it. And Murphy, oh, he's almost up. Can Murphy get up? He's almost up. He's got one hand on the ground. And Murphy is up. Wow, that's huge. But still, 1:41 left. Murphy's got to do something here if he wants to win the round. Can Ige get the takedown? He's still relentless with that takedown. Yeah, very exhausted by both guys. Ige keeping him against the cage. Can Murphy split up here? Murphy's got to split up and do something. Otherwise, Ige's going to take this. 1:20 left. And now Murphy gets the takedown. And he's laying it on Ige. Look at this. But Ige grabs the leg. Oh, here we go. Oh, now he's reversed Ige. He's on Ige's back. 1:08 left. Can he do something here? Hammer fists. Okay. He's trying to go for the submission here. This is a good place to be if you're Lerone Murphy. Murphy 3 for 5 on takedowns. Yeah, I agree with DC. Murphy's got to do something here because Ige was on his back. If Murphy can get some good shots here, he's sort of just holding Ige. Got him in a bit of a headlock. Oh, he's got a guillotine. Oh, almost had it. He let go. Okay. Ige holding onto that arm. But not a good spot if you're Dan Ige. Minute left. Oh, and Murphy falls down. That might have cost him the fight. And he gets up. Can he do something? 25 seconds left. These guys should just stand and bang right now. Ige, nice knee to the head. Murphy splits. 20 seconds left. Let's see if these guys do anything. Because right now, I don't know. Do you count that smothering? Oh, nice right there by Murphy. Super close. Nice left again by Murphy. Nice kick by Murphy. Ige counters. Murphy teeing off. This might win him the fight. Oh, knee there by Murphy. Nice 1-2. Spinning kick. I think Murphy took that. It was close. Ige was on him longer in that third round, but I think Murphy might have taken that. We'll see. Did I not say decision, guys? Did I not say the over? Dan Ige never been finished. There we go. There we go. How did you guys score that fight? I can see a world where Ige wins it. It was a really close third round, but I think at that very end where Murphy was able to get up, land some shots, I think you got to give that one to Murphy, but we'll see which way they go. Big elbow there too. So yeah, it was an elbow early in the fight that cut Ige open on his eyebrow. How'd you guys score that fight? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, guys. That was a good fight. Very good chess match. I gotta be honest, guys. I'm getting kind of hungry. Might have to step out for a second, grab some snacks or something, because it's lunchtime here. It's a hard round to judge. I agree. Yeah, I don't think there's a loser either way. This is why I told you guys to bet the fight goes the distance, which it did. Nice liver shot. Yeah, good, well-rounded fight. I find these guys are kind of at the same spot. That's why I said the odds should have been closer. Maybe Murphy, but very little. iHearts is saying that. Nice knee there. Yeah, this is a game, like literally, like this fight could go either way. You can't be upset with the decision either way. There's no one who can claim robbery or anything like that. It was just super close. See which way they go. Dan Ige's nose busted out. Here we go. Decision by... I got it 29-28 Murphy, but we'll see. You could go 29-28 Ige. Here we go. Bruce Buffer. I'll read the scores as I hear it. All three judges scored the fight 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision. Lerone Murphy. That was the right call. It was close. Credit to Dan Ige. Did not look like a plus 225 underdog. Murphy barely won that, but that's the right winner. He did a lot more at the end there. Landed those strikes, got up. Super close fight. But that was the right call. Tough setback for Dan Ige. But you know what? I don't think... Of course, it was a close fight. I shot in for the takedown. I landed the cleanest strikes. I don't know about that. I mean, Ige almost finished him in the first round. James, I told you Lerone would win by decision. I said Lerone was going to win by decision. You're not telling me anything. I said the exact same thing. No, just a flash knockdown, he says. I'm all right. That's what he says. My bad British accent. I need some work. Yeah, I wonder, you got a good call out here? He's moving up. Who should he fight next? I'm still learning, he says. Lerone Murphy, Calvin Kattar sounds good to me. Or Lerone Murphy and Arnold Allen sounds good to me. So, okay, DC's asking for a name. Let's see what name he says. Joe Emmett, man. Yeah, I mean, the only I put Emmett a little bit further ahead, but I'd be fine with that fight. Let's go with Josh Emmett next, he says. There we go. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Or Calvin Kattar. But there we go. Okay, guys, I'm going to quickly keep your questions coming. We're waiting for the next fight. I'm going to grab some snacks. I'm going to try and eat these, quickly as I'll bring them back with me and I'll eat, and I'll put the mute button on if I have to eat something. How about that? Okay? Keep the questions coming, but I'm coming right back. The beauty is my kitchen's just right next to the room I'm in. We're back, guys. Got a little beef jerky. Hold me over here for a bit. My makeshift lunch, which is going to happen. I just realized we got Ankalaev and Rakic next. It's going to be a great fight. So just showing highlights right now. Keep the questions coming, everyone. Yeah, let's get some questions in here, guys. While you're there, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Helps out the channel big time. What else is on your mind, guys? Go grab a snack before the next one. What do I got here? I got some beef jerky from close to where I live. Okanagan beef jerky. That's what I got here right now, guys. Let me show the camera right here. Look at that. That looks really good. And then I've got these fruit rolls that just have 4 ingredients. They're not the best for me, but they're a little bit better. These ones, you can get them at Costco. Highly recommend these. A little bit of a healthier snack. The only ingredients they have is apples, pears, strawberries, black carrot extract. That's it. So a little bit better than what you get. Like these a lot. And then what else do I got? Also got these beef sticks. Grass-fed beef sticks right here. These are great. These are really good too. So my makeshift lunch. Got to make it work. I'll just have a bigger dinner or something. We're talking about Jones and Stipe. There's like no interest in that fight. Yeah, let me mute this. Yeah, Joseph, you're right. Josh Emmett isn't booked. Good fights coming up now, I agree. Gas Stocking Clip says, can't wait to have my rice beans with tomato stew. Yeah, that sounds good. Gabriel, I'm doing great, man. How are you? Thanks for joining me. This is the UFC 308 Hangout show. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Keep the questions coming. We got some time before this next fight. Like I said, hit that like button. Really does help out the channel a ton. You guys can do that. There we go. We're up to 37 likes. We got to get at least 100 likes on the stream. Let's be real here, guys. We can easily do that. Helps out the channel a lot. What are you guys eating right now? What are you snacking on? I got water and beef jerky. That's what I'm rolling with. I agree, Todd. That was a great fight. Murphy did steal it. Gotta watch out for sucralose, dextrose, aspartame. Yeah, that doesn't have any of that in these fruit things. If Topuria loses, he will get shit worse than Hill. He probably won't because the Brazilian fans are relentless. I don't think Max Holloway fans are like that. But he certainly got a winner. His fans are going to be a little embarrassed, I think. A lot of Topuria fans have been like, first round finish, 30 seconds, easy win. Like, I'm picking Topuria, but I don't think it's going to be a quick finish. They're showing UFC 309. I was going to mention to you guys, I'm interviewing Paul Craig on Monday. He's fighting Bo Nickel on the main card. Might be Paul Craig's last fight. We'll see. It's like a must win. Not a good pay-per-view, I'll be honest. It looks like they're keeping Ruffy on the card against a TBD. That Basil Hafez and Oban Elliott fight's going to be good too. Jonathan Martinez, Marcus McGee, another good fight. I don't know if I'll do a watch along for that one. Not that great of a card. Showing Whitaker and Chimaev. Can't wait for that fight tonight. It's going to be real interesting. It's a pretty intense stare down. I haven't seen that until now. Holloway a lot bigger than Topuria, like height-wise. All right, Ankalaev and Rakic up next. Sorry, guys, I told you I wasn't going to eat on the stream, but I need my protein to keep my energy up. So, doing my best. What do we got? Do you think John Jones will call out Tom Aspinall if he beats Stipe easily? No. John's done. That's it. Shara looked great. Who's next for him? I said Shara and Michelle Pereira. 309 is mid. That's what the kids say these days. That's not the best pay-per-view. I think Topuria talked a lot of trash to Holloway to get in his head as a strategy to fear his power. That way it makes Holloway susceptible to getting a takedown by Ilia. We'll see. They showed John Jones' record as 27-1, yet said he was undefeated. Well, that was a dumb fight. If you watch the Matt Hamill fight, that should have just realistically just been like a no contest. He was going to beat Matt Hamill. Hate to break it to people. Do you feel like Khamzat has to get the sub within the first 3 rounds to win? I think he does need to finish early. I would favor Rob. Rob's had a bunch of 5-round fights. Chimaev hasn't. So here we go. Ankalaev, they're just showing video of him. Again, guys, once we get to the fights, we'll not have time to answer questions, so get your questions in now. And just a reminder, guys, after this Hangout stream, we will be doing a recap show, but it's a separate stream. So I'll post the link in here before we go, but that's what we'll be doing after this. I believe Ilia will shoot for takedowns and go for submissions. Let's see. Max Holloway's last submission loss, 2012 against Dustin Poirier in his UFC debut. Appreciate you doing the stream. Hope you can do them more often. I've heard that from a lot of people. I would, guys, if I was a single guy and I didn't have a family and I didn't have all this other stuff going on outside of work, I probably would do this. But like, I missed the prelims, a good chunk of them because I had to go coach soccer. Help out with my son's hockey team. Like, I just got too much going on outside. But I'm happy to do it. I think these day streams are easier for me though. Yeah, sorry, saying all that. Usually those are at night, but I just don't like doing these streams at night, unless it's like maybe the odd pay-per-view. It's got to be worth it. Like this is obviously a bigger card, but yeah, I just got like because I always have to get up early on Sunday and stuff, so it's just tough. That's why I don't like staying up too late. But I watch all the pay-per-views live, just not the fight nights. Watch them at my own discretion. Ah, my guy John Gooden there. He's so good. One of the nicest guys in the industry, John Gooden. All right, now I'm assuming Rakic is walking out first. We'll see who's coming out. Yeah, there we go. Rakic with the Serbia flag, I think. No, what's his? Am I screwing that up? Austrian flag. My bad. Why did I think Serbia? Yep, he's coming out right now. Is that? Yeah, that's the Austrian flag. Let me double check that. No, Austrian flag is, or no, hold on. Let me just see here. I don't know. He's coming out with the flag. Let's put it that way. He's got mini Jan Blachowicz in his corner. That guy looks like Jan Blachowicz. Look at that guy in the corner. If Jan Blachowicz was like 5'11" and had a bigger beard, he'd look like that guy in the corner of Rakic right now. Is that Gegard Mousasi's cousin watching in the background there with the glasses on? Kind of looks like Gegard Mousasi. All right, let's see if Rakic, huge opportunity here. He could really mess up the light heavyweight division tonight, or today. I don't know who that guy looks like in the background. The guy that's like got his arms crossed, it's beside the doctor. Paulo Thiago, you remember him? I think that's his name. Former UFC fighter. Kind of looks like him a bit. All right, gonna get one more piece of beef jerky and then I'll stop eating here. Got enough to hold me over for the next little bit. Alexander Rakic rocking the beard this fight. See how he looks. It's gonna be a good fight. Saw Rakic fight live when he fought, I think it was Jimmy Manua in Toronto a number of years ago. It was a good fight. Or no. It wasn't Manua. It was, who was it? It was Manua or Devin Clark. I was at one of those fights. I can't remember which one. Devin Clark. My bad. Devin Clark was in Toronto. That was the Holloway Ortega card. Fought pretty well. There we go. Ankalaev, a lot of pressure on him. He's got to win impressively. Still got Beneil Dariush doing the camera work in the background there, looking good. All right, that should be enough to hold me over for a bit. A couple snacks as we're moving along the card. Let's get to some questions as they're putting water in Ankalaev's mouth. What do we got on questions? Matt, the judge, Hammer Hamill's the only man to give John Jones an L. That's true. Who would you like Murphy to fight next? I don't mind Emmett or Calvin Kattar would work. Alex Perez said he will make it harder for Ankalaev to fight him because he has been talking crap. It's not really up to him, though. Like Gabriel, I think you were the one who asked me about Umar as well, or someone did. At the end of the day, the UFC makes the fights, not the fighters. Would you want to see Diego Yair in a number one contender fight in February? To keep Diego active, maybe. There we go. Where do you stand on Pereira having a greater resume than Khabib? It's tough. Yeah, I mean, Khabib has been fighting way longer. He's fought more guys, I think, overall. I think it's, yeah, I would go Khabib having a better resume at this point. Relevant information for you. Rakic is Aquarius, Ankalaev is Gemini. There you go. Austrian 5. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what flag it was that he came out with, dude. Sorry, I haven't had geography class since I was in high school. Rakic by KO. We'll see. I'm telling you, if Rakic wins this, it's going to screw up the entire division. I got Ankalaev decision. He could possibly finish Rakic. We'll see. Really excited for this fight, guys. This is one of the more underrated fights in the card, I think. That's not getting enough love. Look at that. Both 32, 6'3 to 6'4, 75 to 78. So Rakic with a 3-inch reach advantage in this fight. We'll see if he can utilize it. Worked out well for Lerone Murphy in his last fight against Dan Ige, having the reach advantage. See if Rakic do the same thing. So if you're Rakic, you got monopoly money right now. You got house money. You weren't supposed to fight the number one contender after losing to Yuri Prohaska. So, I mean, there's something dangerous about that. I'll say that. But again, I'm going to be clear. I did pick Ankalaev. I'm not, going the other way there. I think Ankalaev's a great fighter. He should win this, but I'm just saying there's something dangerous about a guy like Rakic who's got nothing to lose. We'll see. Quick prediction. Ankalaev wins by KO in round 2. We'll see. When was Ankalaev's last finish? I think it was Ion Cutelaba. Oh, no, it was Walker. He finished Walker. Sorry. He finished Walker in round 2. Maybe. We'll see. Rakic was knocked out for the first time against Prohaska. The Blachowicz fight was a leg injury. I wouldn't really call that a knockout loss per se. You know what I mean? Rakic has got a pretty crazy fan base, so if Rakic wins, there'll be a lot of people talking shit. That's for sure. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do tail of the tape here. So you've got Ankalaev, who's 6'3", 204. Like I said, Rakic can have a little bit of a reach advantage in this fight. We'll see. Hit the like button, guys. Keep it coming. We got 39 likes. Let's get up to at least 40. 40, 42, 43. Let's get up to 100. That would be awesome. We still got some time, guys. We've only done the stream for an hour and 37 minutes. So I'll be doing the play-by-play, and then once I'm done, or once the round ends, we can talk about it, or when the fight ends. Vitor Shaolin Ribeiro's the ref. I remember watching him in, what was it, Dream. He fought in Dream, and I don't know if he fought in Pride, but I remember seeing some of his old fights. Wow, who's that ring card girl? Hello. Shaolin Ribeiro, the referee. That's awesome. There we go. Yeah, Pereira's probably tuning in. This could be, I mean, you never know. They could give it to Rakic if he wins. Ankalaev coming out aggressive early, lands a left. Here we go. Rakic looking very poised. Oh, head kick lands there for Rakic. Yeah. Nice kick to the body there for Ankalaev. Another kick lands there for Rakic. He definitely utilizes that very well. Kick to the body. Now, outside kick lands there for Rakic. Did his whole camp in the mountains in Bosnia. That's Alexander Rakic, according to John Anik. Interesting. Didn't get a chance to speak to Rakic. I've interviewed him a couple times. He follows me on Twitter. Got his number. Couldn't make it happen. I don't know. I know Ariel got him, but don't think he did a ton of media. Oh, nice outside kick to the body lands. Yeah, Rakic looks very much dialed in right now. There we go. Nice kick to the body lands, and Ankalaev returns a kick of his own. I think they say Rakic. I say Rakic. Rakic. We'll call him Rakic for now. Shaolin Ribeiro saying hands close. Referee. Trading kicks right now. Nothing super significant going on right now. Another kick blocked by Ankalaev. That's a left. Oh, swing and a miss there by Ankalaev. Rakic with some good defense. Oh, he gets a nice jab there by Ankalaev that lands. Left jab. Yeah, inside leg kick lands. Ankalaev swing and a miss on that right. There, kick to the body lands there for Rakic. Rakic, gotta get used to saying that. Another, yeah, he's landing all these kicks. So we'll keep an eye on that leg of Ankalaev because Rakic has been teeing off on that pretty good. There, oh, head kick lands there for Rakic. That was big. Didn't phase Ankalaev though, but he landed that clean. That's probably the most significant strike he's landed so far. Look like Rakic was debating for a takedown there. We'll see if he does it. I think he's waiting for the kick from Ankalaev and then going to go for the takedown. Maybe. I don't know. You want to mess around with Ankalaev on the ground. Oh, nice left hand lands there for Ankalaev. It's a close fight so far. Oh, body kick lands there for Ankalaev. Yeah, side kick lands there for Ankalaev too. Again, Rakic again teeing up on that leg. Not seeing a ton of swelling though on the Ankalaev side. On that right leg. But Rakic keeps hitting it quite well. Rakic circling right now, picking his shot. Hands are down. We'll see if Rakic can keep this pace up. Rakic. Gotta get used to saying that. Rakic. Oh, a head kick lands there for Rakic. Right now, Rakic is 12 for 12 on leg kicks. He's 3 for 3 on Ankalaev's end. I wonder what the significant strikes are. We'll wait from our guy Joseph at the end of this. Minute 18 left in the round. Ref saying hands closed, hands closed. Don't want any eye pokes. Oh, kind of a low shot there. I thought it might have been a groin shot. Oh, Ankalaev trying with a left. That misses. Inside leg kick lands there for Rakic. Oh, jab lands there for Rakic. DC doing that thing again where he's not mentioning anything that Rakic is doing and mentioning everything that Ankalaev's doing, but that's okay. Oh, left lands there for Ankalaev. This is a close round, guys. I really don't know who has the edge, honestly. Oh, head kick lands there for Rakic. Oh. Slip there from Rakic. There we go. Inside leg kick lands. Three, two, one. Oh, left lands. Joseph, if you're in the chat, I'd like to know who had the more significant strikes. I think it was Rakic. Who won that round, guys? I really don't know. I think Rakic, maybe? Yeah. Looked like he landed a little bit more. We'll see. Gaslighting. Trying to scare me there. Good thing I didn't check the chat. I thought you might have been ahead of me. Very close, but maybe Rakic because of the head kicks. I'm surprised, though. Yeah, it's close. Ankalaev's got to pick it up. I'm telling you guys, the odds aren't what they should be in this fight. Should be closer. Keep the questions coming, everyone. I'll answer what I can. How did you score that round, guys? Let me know in the chat. I'm only seeing a couple of you point this out. Looks like both of you. We got 2 comments saying Rakic won. I'm 25 seconds behind. Yeah, sorry, guys. There's nothing I can do. I'm literally on the live stream right now. Ankalaev is still pressuring him, but got outstruck. Yeah, I think overall those leg kicks did matter. But I'm waiting for a... Joseph, you're in the chat. Let me know if you got the significant strikes. Okay, yeah. Sorry, iHearts. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, this is a legal stream I bought. It's just the way it goes, I guess. Who won round 1? I would say Rakic slightly won that, but let's get... Come on, UFC, get the significant strikes up. I want to see. Not that that means everything, but... Okay, so now Ankalaev is coming out a bit more aggressive. Oh, he's swinging a mess. Oh, elbow lands there for Ankalaev. He's trying to do like a spinning elbow there, like Shara bullet. Minus 425 for Ankalaev after round 1? What? I would bet Rakic at plus 250 right now. I don't think Ankalaev should be. Okay, so Aaron's got Ankalaev round 1. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. I think it was close. Could have gone either way. I only gave it to Rakic. Wonder if his manager's going to text him and tell him he got it wrong. Even Cejudo has it for Rakic. Okay, so it's scores all over the place. So we're not alone here. Just a close round to score. Sorry, I'll talk about the action here. 3:56 left in the round. Rakic with the left doesn't seem to hit. Oh, there we go. Shot to the body lands by Rakic. Keep in mind, too, we're in a Muslim country. I mean, that could factor in with the judges. We'll see. Yeah, DC bringing up a good point that Rakic should be encouraged by that first round, regardless of if he got it or not. But you also can't think that you're ahead. He's got to go for broke here. We'll see. Okay. Oh, right hand lands there for Ankalaev. This is a game of inches. Very even fight so far, guys. I got to be honest. Kick to the body lands there for Ankalaev. Rakic backing up a little bit. Leg kick lands there for Rakic. Right hand lands to the body there for Ankalaev. Seeing a little bit of bleeding out of the, I think it's either the mouth of Rakic. Yeah, I think so. Kick to the body lands there for Ankalaev. See if they can keep this pace up. Both guys looking pretty fresh. Yeah, shot to the body lands there for Ankalaev. That was a good shot. Yeah, you can see Rakic did not like that shot to the body. Oh, Ankalaev there. Another right hand. There, leg kick lands. Surprised they haven't shown the significant strikes yet. Leg kick lands there for, they're trading like side kicks to the leg. Not a whole lot going on. Oh, right hand lands there. Oh, looks like Rakic might be hurt there. Oh, head kick lands there for Ankalaev. He's really turning it on here. Can he get the finish? Oh, right hand lands again. Yeah, this is all Ankalaev so far. Oh. Yeah, 155 left in the round. Rakic's got to do something significant, or Ankalaev's going to take this. Not going to get it done. Side kick lands there for Rakic. Yeah, another inside leg kick lands. I mean, Rakic, he's having success with the inside leg kick, but I'm not sure the judges are going to count that more than some of the stuff that Ankalaev's doing. He's got to be careful here. Minute 30 left. Come on, let's see what Rakic can do. There we go. He's coming in good there. Rakic ties him up. He's pushing him against the cage. Is he going to do something here? Is he going for a takedown? What's he doing? Knee to the body. Doesn't land. Now, Ankalaev's got underhooks. He reverses. Can he put Rakic against the cage? He does. Not looking good for Rakic. Looks like Rakic is grabbing the shorts. 1 minute left in the second round. Oh, left hand lands. Yeah, you can see now blood coming out of the nose of Rakic. Ankalaev certainly taking control of this fight. There, shot to the body lands for Ankalaev. Oh, here we go. Significant strikes. Round 1, 23-16 for Rakic. Okay, 18-16 in the second round for Ankalaev. Does that make sense? So again, depending on how you scored that first round. Oh, head kick lands there for Rakic, but nothing significant. That's the thing. The stuff that Ankalaev's landing is having more impact, whereas Rakic is just, sort of, he's landed a lot. But yeah, that was clearly round 2 Ankalaev. So yeah, round 2, I mean, it could be 1-1. It could be 2-0. But if you're Rakic, you got to have a sense of urgency. Look where we're at. The judging. They're probably going to like the Muslim guy, right? You got to think of that. So yeah, I have Ankalaev up. I have it tied 1-1. I think Rakic won that first round, but again, could have gone either way. We'll see. Yeah, damage is key. Yeah, we'll see. Rakic probably saw the Blachowicz fight and thought all he needs to do is throw leg kicks. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Ankalaev clearly took that round. I don't think there's anything crazy there. Yeah, I got people saying 2018, which makes sense. Depends on that first round. Conor McGregor bet $500,000 on Max Holloway and Robert Whittaker to win by KO. I don't think that's cashing. But credit to him. Okay, what do you guys think? Yeah, Ankalaev takes this round. Rakic should have taken the round. I didn't think this would hit round 3. I did. I don't think I took the over, though. I don't even know if I bet this fight. I think I did take Ankalaev by decision, but I don't know. Who knows? Rakic, nice right to start the round. Nice body kick there by Ankalaev. I think this round takes it. We'll see. But if you're Rakic especially, you want to make a statement in this third round. Otherwise, Ankalaev's going to take it. Oh, they're throwing now, guys. I think we're going to see something here. We're going to see a finish, possibly. Ankalaev minus 1,300 in the third round. I don't know about that. Yeah. Oh, left hand lands there for Ankalaev. Looks like Sean Sheen and I got the same score. He's got it 19-19. Oh, left lands. Yeah, he's been finding a home for that left, Ankalaev has. He keeps stalking Rakic, who's backing up, which is not a good place to be. But Rakic, I mean, he's got good stand-up. Nice shot to the body again. He's really having a lot of success as well with the shots to the body, Ankalaev is, I should say. Oh, swing and a miss there by Ankalaev, but that was certainly a powerful shot. 3.5 to go. Yeah, it's pretty impressive that Ankalaev's like outstriking Rakic, who's like known as like a pretty good striker. Yeah, inside leg kick works. Another outside leg kick works there for Rakic. Swing and a miss there by Ankalaev. These guys, the pace is definitely slowed down, and not a whole lot happened in this round, if I'm being honest. Oh, left lands just as I say that. That was probably the most significant shot of the round. Rakic's head snaps back. Yeah, Ankalaev's just a little bit ahead in this fight. Another left lands. Yeah, Rakic has not caught that at all most of this fight. He's been hit a couple times by that left hand. There, Rakic now going for the takedown. Does he get it? He's trying. Oh, looks like he's not going to get it. Ankalaev on one foot. Puts him up against the fence. Rakic trying anything he can here. Ankalaev's a big dude. Easier said than done to get that takedown. Ankalaev doing a good job blocking that hand of Rakic to get the takedown. He's trying. He's got one leg, but he's eating some shots here. Yeah, he's abandoned the takedown now. Or he's trying again, but now Ankalaev. Oh, nice knee up there. Rakic again. He's got a minute 50. Yeah, Ankalaev's going to win the decision here. Yeah, Ankalaev's going to win a decision here, guys. I mean, I can't see Rakic pulling something out right now. He needs a finish, and Ankalaev's done better in this round. I can't see Rakic doing anything great. Ankalaev basically just needs to like hold him here. I'd even go back to the striking. He was fine. Like Rakic hasn't hurt him with anything really. UFC might not like this pushing against the cage, but we'll see. I'd have to guess that Poten's going to say non-impressive or something like that. Or they really should just do Ankalaev and Poten next. Just to do it and see what happens. So Rakic thinks that he's up. I don't know how you think you're up after that second round, especially. Okay. Yeah, they're basically clinching against the cage. There's not a whole lot going on here. This is not really what you want to see. But I think Ankalaev's just listening to his corner. "30 seconds left. That over's already hit. Will the fight go the distance? Let's see. Nice knee there by Ankalaev. Oh, now he's teeing off. He's trying to go for the finish here. Let's see if he gets it. Yeah, the significant strikes. Oh, wow. Rakic has more significant strikes in this round? 12-9? I don't see that. I mean, that last round was somewhat closer, but Ankalaev did the most. Yeah, Ankalaev 29-28. No questions asked. Could be 30-27, but I'll go 29-28. I thought Rakic won the first round. Yeah, I don't think there's no way you can give that to Rakic and then add in the judging. Like, it's gonna go to Ankalaev. Question is if it's 29-28 or 30-27. How'd you guys score that one? I go 29-28 Magomed Ankalaev for the decision win, which should get him the title shot with Alex Pereira. We'll see. Rakic landed most strikes. That's true. Big left from Ankalaev. Let me know how you scored this fight, guys. Let me know in the comments before we get to the judges' scorecards. I'd love to hear how you guys scored that one. Sorry for the coughing, guys. I don't know where that came from. Jamal Hill doing the yawning emoji. Jamal's got to fight, man. He's got to get back in there and get another fight. $30-27 Ankalaev most likely. Yeah, we'll see. Just from the eye test, I thought Rakic won the first round, but it doesn't matter either way. We'll see what Dana White says. I mean, you got to give it to him. Who else is there? Who else is there? And all the people now that said that, oh, Ankalaev didn't have any good wins. I mean, this is a great win. Alexander Rakic is a guy that's hardly lost at all in the UFC. $29-28. Oh, they're with me. Unanimous decision. Magomed Ankalaev. Yeah, he gets it. That was a good performance. Did you feel like you had enough to get the victory? Let's see what he says on here. It was really, oh, he said he was running after him. It was hard to catch him. I don't think Rakic was really running that much. There was a bit of that, but. Oh, nice. Yeah, they're showing some of the replays. Yeah. Nice left hand. Dana will say Carlos Ulberg versus Volkan will get the title shot. I have a feeling Dana will try to say that Ank shouldn't get it. Let's hope not. It's ridiculous. Dana knows Alex Pereira can't beat Magomed Ankalaev. I actually disagree with that. I think Pereira's got a chance to beat Ankalaev. I don't think there's anything tonight that really told me like, wow, like Pereira's in trouble. Pereira does have wrestling, but that you got to get that takedown. That's why I want to see the fight. Honestly, I want to see if Ankalaev can take him down. But striking for striking, Pereira's a better striker than Ankalaev. I think he's got more power. So. Yeah, but no, it's got to be Pereira next. Otherwise, like, what are we even doing? Like, come on, guys. How could Rakic corner think he's up 2-0? Yeah, I agree. Should never rely on thinking you're up on the scorecards. He says, I'd like to talk to Alex. Stop running away from me. Everybody wants to see it. I agree. DC trying to set up the call out for him. The translator's like telling him to look in the camera and say, Alex, stop running away. Yeah, it was kind of lame. Why couldn't you just memorize that before the fight? Would have been better there. Ankalaev by decision is minus 115. I think I bet that. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, there's Sean Hasbulla. There's Arman Saryukin. Arman Sarukian is how John Anik says. All right, guys, get your questions in. I can't believe it's here. Robert Whittaker, Khamzat Chimaev. This is one of the most intriguing fights, I think, ever. Really, really, really excited for this one. It's going one of two ways, guys. I've said this many, many times. It's going to be Chimaev early finish or Whittaker by decision or late finish. I think Whittaker can survive. I think if Chimaev couldn't take out Usman and Gilbert Burns in the first round, I don't see why he can take out Whittaker. But I will mention Whittaker has been susceptible to getting finished early. DDP finished him in the second round. Adesanya finished him in the second round. Adesanya almost finished him in the first round of their first fight. That was a couple of years ago. And Paulo Costa almost finished him in their fight too. So we'll see. We are going to get a lot of answers on Chimaev. I mean, we might not actually, because Chimaev could just go out there and, you know, take out Whittaker in the first round. It would answer the question that, yes, he can do this to like a top-ranked middleweight. But I think there's still questions about if he can't get it done in the first couple rounds. But we'll see. Really intrigued. Chimaev had the layoff coming into this. He's been training in the mountains. You'd have to think his cardio is going to be improved. We'll see. Could go either way, but this is not an I told you so fight, because I obviously am aware that Chimaev can win in the first round. Like, he absolutely can do it. My official pick, though, is Robert Whittaker decision, but we'll see. How are you guys leaning on this one? Smart money says Chimaev wins by stoppage, but the maybe dumb money on my end says Whittaker's going to pull it off, but we'll see. I've been wrong before. Very, very, very good fight. What are the odds currently right now? Let me look on Tapology. They have Robert Whittaker at plus 200, minus 250 for Chimaev. So money has come in on Whittaker, it looks like. And if you want to look at the actual betting odds, like start to finish, right now, Chimaev opened at minus 198. He's now been bet up to minus 238 on DraftKings. So you can find that all on bestfightodds.com. Very excited for this one. Me too. I'm most excited for this fight. Me as well. Well, I'm like at a tie between this fight and the main event. This will be telling of how DDP defends for the first time the result of this fight. What do you mean as DDP defends for the... DDP's first title defense was against Adesanya. It's not against whoever wins this fight. Rakic struggling since the long layoff after ACL reconstruction by Kevin Nicholson. Good point, Kevin. Good call. Thompson finished Whittaker too. At 185, Scamzy. Don't be the well actually guy. And that fight was way back in... Whittaker is nowhere close to the fighter he was back then. If we're really going to bring up a loss from, when was that fight? When did he lose to Wonder Boy? 2004. You're bringing up a loss from 10 years ago. Like, come on, man. Robert Whittaker by decision 20. No, it wouldn't be decision 29-28. This is a 5-round fight, so it would be 48-47 or whatever. Have a bet on Whittaker by decision, but I'm tempted by late finish too. Can't rule that out. Yeah, it's like plus 700. Do you think that Ank versus Alex is next? I think it's 50-50. Chimaev by first round KO. We'll see. Could happen. Whittaker is bigger than Usman. Whittaker has excellent takedown defense. I agree. So Alex versus top 15 next. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, really, really, really excited for this one, guys. It's going to be great. They're showing some footage of Ankalaev. Just going to quickly throw this garbage out. Keep the questions coming, guys. I'm still waiting. I'm just going to quickly head up for a sec. I'm back, guys. Think of me as like one of those like F1 pit stops, you know, where you have to like do your little pit thing. That's what I'm doing here. So they're just showing some stuff from the countdown show from Whittaker and Chimaev. Really, really, really interesting fight, guys. Really interesting. Again, it's Robert friggin' Whittaker here. 2 bad nights at the office at middleweight. One was against DDP, one was against Adesanya in their first fight. Outside of that, he's had all great performances. Even that second Adesanya fight, it was close. Some people could have given it to Whitaker, I think, or felt like Whitaker won that. His last fight, he knocks out Ikram on short notice. That was impressive. Yeah, we're going to learn a lot in the first couple minutes. Can Rob stop the takedown? That's a big question. We're going to see. So, I mean, either way, I think it's a win-win for the UFC, whoever wins this fight, because here's how you got to look at it. If Whitaker beats Chimaev, Whitaker has, done something that's very tough to do, which is lose your title and then potentially get back to title shot. Like, even if Whitaker doesn't get the next shot, he could fight the winner of Strickland and DDP, I think. Or you could just give it to him. If Chimaev wins, it's new blood in the weight class, in the title picture. That style especially, like we know DDP can get takedowns. If he ends up having to fight Chimaev next, could DDP strike with them? I think there's a lot of different ways that we could sort of look at it. But I think the UFC is in a great spot with the middleweight division. There's some questions about Chimaev being able to fight in the US. We'll see. As far as I know, Chimaev has not been in the US since his last fight. Like, he hasn't trained there. He hasn't done anything. So we're going to see how that affects things. And yeah, we'll see with Whitaker. Like I said, the last time we saw him, kind of have trouble was in the Paulo Costa fight. And he almost got finished there in that one. So we'll see. Just saying, Whitaker doesn't have a great chin at any weight. He doesn't have a great chin at any weight. Okay, let's go over this for a second. I mean, he has been hit a little bit, but if you're saying he has a bad chin, Robert Whitaker has, let me do my math here, 33 career fights. He's been knocked out 3 times in 33 career fights. That's not having a bad chin. Does he get like Costa hit him, all that? A bad chin would be you have, a good chunk of your losses is by knockout. The majority of Whitaker's losses are equally by decision and by knockout. So he's lost 3 times by decision. He's lost 3 times by knockout. He does not have a bad chin, man. Come on. What do you think Pereira's thinking right now? Honestly, I think after watching that fight, like, that was a good win for Ankalaev, but I think Pereira's probably like, I could probably beat this guy on the feet. I think. UFC is now making co-main events 5 rounds from now on. No, I think just with this fight. That was probably a deal with Robert. Robert's like, look, I'll fight him, but it's got to be 5 rounds. Did you think it was kind of sad that DC had to ask Ank why he thinks he deserves the next shot? I think DC was helping his friend out, yes. 50-46 from Whitaker. I think Khamzat will win 2 rounds. There we go. Apparently Clay Guida has a movie on his life. I didn't hear that as well. Ankalaev has got this one. Got that one. They should stop denying him. Yeah, I agree. Brace yourself for the wildest round one of your lives. I agree. If Khamzat wins, does Robert retire? No. He's 33. Depends how he loses. If he gets flatlined in the first round, maybe. Okay, so we got Chimaev making the walk right now. Obviously, everyone's into it. Huge star. He's the biggest star in this card. Let's be honest here. This is the big reason why this fight's in Abu Dhabi. I think he just hit the cameraman on the way in. He's running to the cage right now. A lot of energy there. Yeah, he's ready to go. Man, this is a great fight. Really, really, really good fight. Is that Don Davis behind him from PFL? That guy with the UFC shirt on? Kind of looks like Don Davis with his glasses. You know what I'm talking about there? Let's get to the rest of these questions here. If Khamzat wins, it adds more depth to the middleweight division. I agree. I'm not a Rakic fan, but let's see how many supporters are still vocal. Yeah, his fans are pretty nuts. They'll just make up excuses like they did with the Yuri fight. Really think some of the times Whitaker got rocked was due to his karate style and having his lands low. It could be. How is it possible for 50-46 unless it's a 10-10? Yeah, I don't know what the math. I always get the math mixed up on the 5-round fights, but yeah. It's going to be interesting, guys. This is one of the best fights we're ever going to see. Trust me, there's a lot of intrigue here. Chimaev looks like he's rising to the occasion here. Here we go. Here we go. Rob about to make the walk. Get your questions in now, guys, because I'm going to be glued to this fight. So he's apparently not training till exhaustion in camp. He looks in great shape. Yeah, I'll give him that. We had some people in the chat last week being like he's a lot bigger than Whitaker. He's a little bit taller, but I don't think like physicality-wise like he's much bigger. Like if we're looking at the tail of the tape here, they've got Rob at 6 feet tall, Chimaev at 6'2", and then Chimaev's got a 1.5 inch reach advantage. Like he doesn't look that much bigger. And keep in mind, Rob's been the mainstay middleweight for a while. I tend to put a lot of stock into that. Whitaker by 4th round TKO. We'll see. I'm shaking. I'm so excited. This is going to be so good. I agree. I see Robert flatlining Khamzat. If Robert flatlines Khamzat, I mean, everyone's going to go. Like, first of all, this crowd's going to go silent. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be nuts. Oh, Whitaker coming out to. Is that Roy Jones? Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved. That was Rampage's old song back in the day. You guys remember that? Quentin Rampage Jackson? Just come with that. Oh, Jesus, look at Whitaker. Look at Whitaker possessed. He's like, F you guys. Everyone says I'm going to get finished in the first round. Let's see. I'm so excited for this fight, guys. You have no idea. This could be the main event, honestly. This fight's so good. Really, really, really good fight. Hey, and listen, win or lose, no matter what happens to Whitaker, the fact that he asked for Chimaev and stepped up to this fight, major props. So any fans that are going to talk shit if he ends up losing in the first round, you can't really do it, man. Whitaker's a gamer. I don't know many people who don't like Robert Whitaker. That guy's totally game. Here comes the Reaper. The Murphy fight had me nervous. My free survivor pool is shaking. Yeah, I think I took Renat in that pool, so I kind of got lucky there. Armino, Khamzat wins. Looks hungry. Hungry is spelled Hungry, I believe. Whitaker looks pumped that he does. Yep. Again, say it one more time for everyone watching at home in case you don't have my picks. I am taking, oh yeah, there's Volk front row. I'm taking Whitaker, but I absolutely see Chimaev being able to go in there and potentially finish him in the first round. So like I said, I think the fight goes one of two ways. Either Chimaev finishes early or Rob finishes. I think here, let's put it this way. This would be the surprises. Chimaev by decision would surprise me. Chimaev by like fourth round finish would probably surprise me a bit if it goes longer. Because again, Rob's like a pretty durable guy, like, or can go 5 rounds, I should say. And Rob by like submission or Rob by knockout would surprise me early on too. So those would be the surprises. But as far as, yeah, I'm still going Whitaker decision. That's my pick. But I don't, again, like it's a close fight. It could go either way. I really don't know. Like if I had to put a certainty on this fight, I'm probably 51% Whitaker, 49% Chimaev, but could easily go the other way. I know there's some people who feel like Chimaev easy. I don't know. Rob's not easy for a lot of people. He had, like I said, he had a bad night at the office against DDP, had a bad night at the office against, and I'm talking middleweight. I forget welterweight. Welterweight's a different division. He's cutting a lot of weight for that weight class too. Bad night at the office against Adesanya, bad night at the office against DDP. Might have a bad night at the office here. We'll see. But overall, if you look at his body of work, Yoel Romero, 2 wins over him. Jared Cannonier, who's a big middleweight. Darren Till at the time was dangerous. Gaslam, Paulo Costa, Ikram. Here we go. Tail of the tape. Let's check it out. Let's see what they say. 33 years old for Whitaker, 30 for Chimaev. So not a huge age gap here. 6 feet tall to 6'2". So Chimaev with a 2-inch height advantage. 73.5 to 75. So again, Chimaev's got a 1.5-inch reach, 2-inch height advantage. That's it. Khamzat won 3 rounds, 4-5 Whitaker. Maybe, but I don't even know if Chimaev can go 5 rounds. We'll see. It's impossible to dislike this guy. So funny and friendly. Whitaker will pick him at the leg kicks first. We'll see. You don't have to like him, but you have to respect him. I mean, I don't know how you dislike Whitaker by any means at all. He's like one of the most chill guys in the UFC. Gonna mute the stream for this fight. Sure. No offense, James, though. You're a tad ahead. Tad ahead of what? The stream? I shouldn't be. According to iHearts or whatever, I'm like 30 seconds behind. So we will see. We'll see how that all looks. Again, guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. My heart's pumping for this one. My heart hasn't pumped for a while for a fight. You know, some of the matchmaking. I'm trying to think of the last fight I felt like this. We'll see. Hit that like button though, guys. Help us at the algorithm. Okay, there we go. They're announcing Chimaev, minus 225 favorite. So some money's coming in on Whitaker then, because I believe he was a bigger favorite than that. Heart's going like do. Holy shit, I can't believe it's happening. Should have happened last year. Now it's happening this year. Whitaker looks focused, dude. See if that pays off. He looks mean. Whitaker's a pretty laid back guy. Right now, we're seeing like a different character, man. He looks pretty intense. But you know what? I'm not one of these guys that's like, oh, that means he's going to win the fight. No, not doing that. I'm just saying, just being observant. People put way too much stock into that stuff. Oh, this guy looked down, so he's nervous. No, not necessarily. People act different there. I'm pumped. Here we go. Evening just got home. About to leave again. How's the fight been? Whitaker and Chimaev are about to go down right now. Whitaker looks so motivated. I would say so too. This is it. Let's be honest, guys. If he loses this fight, Whitaker, I hate to say it, it's probably going to be tough for him to get back to the top. It's a fast moving division right now. right? Here we go. Holy shit. Now we'll see them side by now they're going to do the face off, right? Oh, they're not doing a face off. All right, guys, here we go. Heart's pumping. I'll do the best I can to describe this. We'll see what happens. Can Rob stop the takedown? We're going to find out. Rob's chest is already a little red, I'm sure, from hitting himself. So's Chimaev's, or maybe that's the lighting. It's really weird. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We're underway. Holy shit. I can't believe it's happening. Leg kick immediately by Rob. Chimaev with a leg kick that misses. Is Chimaev going to go a little bit slower? DC's wondering that himself. Oh, he's going for the takedown immediately. Rob somewhat stuffs it. Rob's back to his feet. Chimaev gets him, gets his back. Whitaker holding onto the fence. Chimaev's on his back like friggin' like a spider here. He's almost got him. Whitaker knows this though. Whitaker on his butt now. He's got one knee down. See if Chimaev can capitalize. Chimaev now hitting Whitaker with shots. Whitaker trying to block with that hand. We knew this would happen, guys. Again, Chimaev trying to get a hook in. Right now, he's got one sort of hook into Rob's leg, but Rob blocking quite well. We'll see how much energy Chimaev uses here. Okay, he's trying to work the back here. Whitaker is being pulled around a little bit by Chimaev. He's trying to grab the arm. Chimaev trying to grab the back. Okay, Whitaker's got one hand on there. He's grabbing the fence, though. Clear grabbing the fence. He's got to not do that. Whitaker posting, as Anik points out. Okay. Yeah, Chimaev on him like friggin' a bee on honey or whatever. I don't know what analogy you want to use, but he is on his back. He is stuck to him right now, landing some good knees there to the side of the leg for Whitaker. Nothing of significance. So he's just holding Whitaker and kneeing him right now. Those gotta hurt though. Nothing too hard though. But we'll see. Now he's pulled Whitaker away from or he's trying to pull Whitaker away from the cage. Whitaker going right to the cage here. 3:10 left in the round. Whitaker trying to get up, but unsuccessful in doing so. Whitaker trying to get Chimaev off his back. Easier said than done. Now Whitaker is sitting down. Chimaev has got the hooks in. He's almost got him here. We'll see. Whitaker trying to scramble out. Does he get it? Oh, Whitaker! Oh, almost up. He tried to escape, but Chimaev then goes for the takedown. Wild round so far. Chimaev all over him right now. But nothing significant, just mainly holding him down here. Okay, Whitaker, one knee up. Okay, Chimaev again. Just holding Whitaker against there. Whitaker trying to get up. Chimaev landing some shots to the back of the head. Well, not back of the head, but the side of the head, I should say. Oh, Chimaev's got one hook in. Oh, let's go. Chimaev again hitting from the head. Nothing significant, but let's see here. They're scrambling around right now. Oh, Chimaev's got the hook in, I think. Did Whitaker get up? Okay, now Chimaev's in full mount. Whitaker trying to slide out. Chimaev again trying to work for that rear naked choke. Minute 52 left. Not a good spot here for Rob at all. Whitaker lost by submission, they're saying, in 2011, so it's been a while. If anyone could do it, it's Chimaev. He's got the ground game to do it. Crowd's going nuts right now. I mean, this is their main event for sure. Oh, okay. Couple shots landed. Oh, now he's got the choke. Oh, Whitaker taps. It's over. Khamzat Chimaev, first round submission win over Robert Whitaker. Wow. Amazing. Khamzat Chimaev submits Robert Whitaker. First submission loss for Robert Whitaker in the UFC. He tapped very fast. I think he knew it was over. Wow. Credit to Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, something happened to his face. Did his jaw break or something? There you go. Whitaker shaking his head. What was Chimaev by round one sub? That was nuts. I think his jaw got broken or something by that twist, so we'll see. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to deny him the title shot now. I think at this point you got to give it to Chimaev to face DDP. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, right off the bat, the double leg by Chimaev goes in. And he just sticks on Rob and gets the takedown. And it took him a bit, but he ends up getting it. And then just towards the end, and there's, how much time was left on the clock there? Yeah. Yeah. Whitaker tapped right away. I think his jaw got broke. Yeah. Yeah, Whitaker holding his face there. There you go. I think Chimaev's next. I don't know how you deny him at this point. That's the win he needed. And to finish Rob like that in the very first round. It's crazy. Credit to Chimaev, man. That he went in there and did it. Wow, that was a quick tap. But, I mean, Rob, you could tell Rob's face hurt. Credit to Whitaker for taking that fight. Yeah, we haven't seen anyone really do that to Whitaker that quickly. I mean, that's the first... I think that's also the first time... I think Wonderboy finished Whitaker in the first round when they fought years ago, but... like even Adesanya and DDP finished him in the second round, and that was by knockout. So he's never been submitted. So that's the first submission loss for Whitaker in the UFC. And yeah, first time he's been finished in the first round. So credit to Chimaev. I think Strickland just got passed up. I think that's the fight you got to do next is DDP and Chimaev. You have to at this point. Credit to Gianni. He was big on Chimaev this week. I'll give him that. Undefeated. Khamzat Chimaev. Let's see what he says. They should have brought DDP to this. That would have been a good idea. Oh, so they're calling it a dislocated jaw by submission. Interesting. See what Chimaev says. I'll just repeat what he says. I'm going for the belt. Thanks, Robert. He calls Robert Whitaker a legend. Good. Yeah, completely agree there. All the champions are running from me. DC says, were you surprised? Okay, what do you want to say to the guys at the top of the division? Give me the belt, he says. Yeah, this is big for the UFC too, because they keep going to the Middle East. Thank you, Abu Dhabi. Says he lives, he live here now, best country in the world. Am I saying something in Russian? And good thing they're not interviewing Whitaker. I don't think that's a good idea with his busted up jaw. So yeah, I mean, right now we got a leading candidate for stock riser. It's Khamzat Chimaev. I mean, there's no question. That was a picture perfect performance for him. Whitaker can do anything. Immediately goes for the takedown, holds Whitaker on his back, waits for the right moment, goes in for the submission, gets it done. Rob taps immediately. That was impressive. Very impressive by Khamzat Chimaev. Dricus and Khamzat would be a great fight. I agree. Khamzat beats DDP, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. DDP's a really well-rounded guy, but we'll see what his takedown defense is like against a guy like Chimaev. I mean, Why is Steve Harvey here? Showing Steve. This is the low point of the show. Sergio Ramos. I don't even know who that is. All right, main event coming up next, guys. What do you think about that? Obviously, yeah. I mean, Robert Whittaker is, yeah, it's going to be hard for him to get back to where he was. That's a tough loss. It's got to be Chimaev and DDP next. I mean, maybe now you do Whittaker and Strickland. You might have to. Well, no, Whittaker's going to be out for a bit, I think. Strickland's probably going to fight sooner. I don't know what they're going to do. They could still do DDP and Strickland like early next year, and then whenever they go back to Middle East, they could do Chimaev fights the winner. They could do that as well. So let's get to some of your questions, guys. Keep them coming. We got a little bit of time before the main event. Just a reminder, guys, I will be going live for my recap show after the event. Let me just post that link in here for you guys. So if you guys want to stick around after the fights, get your questions answered, more than happy to do that. What else do we have here, guys? Let's see. Already the Khamzat fans cussing. Yeah, I mean, look, like, it's going to happen. Like, we knew, unless you are a complete moron that doesn't watch fighting, you knew that the fight was going to go one or two ways. It went the one way, and there we go. Man, the guy can probably do that to anyone in the division. I agree. This was all we needed. We needed this fight. We needed him fighting a ranked middleweight. It's completely fair going into this fight having questions about Chimaev because he hadn't beat the competition. I mean, he goes the distance with Gilbert Burns and Usman, but then he beats Whittaker in the first round. How does that, you know what I mean? Like, it just goes to show that MMA math doesn't always work. Sorry, but I don't see DDP winning against Khamzat. You don't have to apologize. I agree with you right now. Respect to Kamaru for going the distance on short notice and moving up a weight class. There we go. I think Chimaev jumped Strickland for the title shot. Wouldn't surprise me. Holloway Topuria, let's go. I'm glad I called it. Whittaker never faced such an aggressive wrestler. Surprised how quick the finish came. Khamzat skips Strickland. I would think so. Sergio Ramos, former Real Madrid player. Yeah, I don't even know. That's mostly Guru fans coping. Did Guru pick Whittaker? I didn't see his picks for this card. Keep the questions coming, everyone. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Always appreciate you guys tuning in. We are going to get to the main event shortly. We're just waiting for them to actually get to the main event there. So, what else is on your mind, everyone? Let me know. Yeah, in the next fight, we're going to learn a lot here. Like I said, like there's been a lot of Topuria fans who are just convinced that it's going to be an easy fight. It might be. I don't think so, though. If history's told us anything, Max Holloway has not really been in an easy fight with anyone. So that's where I'm curious to see how that one's going to go in the main event. I got Topuria, but I also don't think it's going to be easy for him. So it's kind of where I'm at right now. On the main event, I think Topuria decision. I don't think he finishes Holloway, but we'll see. We'll see. I think my picks for this card have been okay. Let me just go over them right now. Now that I got a second. Keep the questions coming, everyone. I'm just going to kind of play catch up here and look at some of the picks. So let's see. Starting from the top, I had Renat, but he shouldn't have won that fight. I had Nardiev. I had Bashrat. I had Kennedy. I had Abus. I had Orabai, so got that one wrong. Had Jeff Neal. Had Ibo. Had Shara. Had Lerone. Had Magomed. Didn't have Chimaev. Had Whittaker. So I got 2 picks wrong so far. Let's see how the main event goes. If there's ever a pick I needed to get wrong or upset about getting wrong, it would be the main event. Because like I said, I think the fans, it'll be interesting to see how they kind of deal with Topuria potentially losing. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Let's get to your questions, everyone. But wow, that was insane. Khamzat's strikes helped with the crank jaw. Maybe that was the plan. Yeah, could be. Guru fans got to be some of the most annoying fans on X, always using hate speech to attack people. There we go. Guru pick Whittaker. I watched this video. Gotcha. Picking Topuria by decision. Me as well. I do want Max to win. Me as well. Strickland versus Chimaev would be very interesting. We have seldom seen Sean on the ground for very long. I agree. I thought Bobby would be able to handle the first round because he's stockier. True. Topuria will hurt Holloway in the first round, early in the second round, and it's over. Okay, we'll see. Did they explain that submission move that was not the choke but a crank? Yeah, they just said it was a dislocation. Hope Holloway wins. Good luck, everyone. My pick is Topuria. Lightweight is better for Max. Cuts too much weight. We'll see. Whittaker's a great fighter. Khamzat's wrestling is on another level. His hand was injured the last 2 rounds of the Usman fight. Correct, but he still slowed down. The first fighter in the blue corner, that won. Oh, interesting. I wouldn't be mad if Max Holloway wins, but I see Ilia winning the fight. Me as well. I think we're all in agreement here. I think a lot of people want to see Max win, but they're certainly not, discounting Max here. So. What else you guys got? Keep the questions coming. This has been fun, guys. And again, just a quick reminder. Actually, I'm going to get the tweet out here for all my Twitter peeps to know that you guys can tune in after the fights as well. I like this. It's only 1:18 Pacific time right now, and we still got the main event coming up. Much better than it being like 10:30, 11 or whatever it is. It's nice this way. Shoot, I keep hitting the wrong tab here, guys. One second. So yeah, they're just showing highlights of Holloway knocking out Korean Zombie, a fight that definitely didn't need to happen. Just gonna post this thing on Twitter. Yeah, let's get a bunch of questions and then I'll have time to answer it. What else do we got? What other questions you guys have? Okay, looks like Holloway is about to walk out, so get your questions in now, guys, because, again, those will be coming fast and furious once the fight starts. All right, looks like Holloway's coming out. Let me just put my volume up a little bit. Yeah, Holloway coming out. That's going to take like 5 minutes probably for Holloway to come out. Let's get to your questions, everyone. Keep them coming. Could be anything 308 related. Doesn't matter to me. Whitaker's a good guy. I feel for him. I think a lot of people do. I can't believe we're about to watch Ilia Max. I agree. One of the best fights ever in the featherweight division. I will stand on that. Volka's amazing fighter, but styles make fights. Ilia never faced a boxer like Holloway. Holloway winning volume strike to a decision. Yeah, we'll see. Again, interesting fight. With Strickland verbal and social media attack on Khamzat, that fight would be good. Problem is Khamzat can't fight in the U.S. in case Strickland wins. That's true. Khamzat's camp went with the narrative Whitaker underperforms in big fights like this. Do you agree? I don't think you can say he doesn't show up to big fights because he defended his title several times as middleweight champion. I don't buy into that. I don't think Max has seen anyone like Topuria. We'll see. Halloween costumes. I'm kind of going... You know what? This is a year where I'm not really doing anything crazy for Halloween. I've got a Lucha Libre mask. I think I'm going to wear that this year, but I'm going to bring back my Bret Hart costume. I have a really good Bret Hart costume that I wore a couple of years ago. I think I'm going to wait for that next year. Feel so bad for Whitaker. Don't. It's the fight game. It's not all glamorous, guys. Ilia will take him down and take confidence off Max. We'll see. Agree, James. I can still use my evening. Let's see. Yeah, I can't wait for this evening. I'm going to go watch the Canucks play the Penguins and hopefully win. Did they say Rob get during the crank or not? He was tapping like a tap dancer. Dude, don't make fun of Whitaker for tapping there, man. He probably did break his jaw. The dude's one of the toughest guys there as well. Here comes Max Holloway. Armino, you don't have to keep rubbing it in people's faces that Chimaev won. He was a big favorite going into this fight. He was expected to win. He did what he was supposed to do. I'm giving him full marks. He looked great, but don't be like, this is what makes MMA annoying for a lot of people is the fans that just like gloat every time a fighter wins. Like, again, like he looked great. He should get the title shot next. Everyone's giving him his flowers. But like, you don't have to rub it in people's faces that, oh yeah, he won. And like, you all doubted him. No, people didn't really doubt him. I mean, he was the big favorite going in. I said it even before we went live that Chimaev is probably going to finish early or Whitaker's winning a decision. The first part happened. Do you think Khamzat gets 50K? Of course he's going to get 50K. That was the best performance of the night by far. Just with the significance and everything. Going to mute the stream. That's fair. Do you think thinks Chimaev has better grappling than Khabib? Tough to say. Hold on one sec. Yep. Where's Grandma? It's up in my room. Up in my room where I hang, like as soon as you walk in, it's where the closet is. Okay. Yeah, tell Grandma. How'd you cut yourself? Ugh, okay. Anyways, there we go. There's my kid coming in here. Apparently he's bleeding, but he's okay. I'm not going to leave the stream to help my kid get a Band-Aid. My mom's here. She'll help out. If Ilia loses, no way he gets a rematch, right? No, of course not. Unless it's controversial, but no, he's not going to get a rematch. This is his first title defense. Does Max ever throw kicks? Sometimes, yes. Whitaker defended his title several times. Wasn't it just once? Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I think because one of those was an interim, so you might be right about that. But this idea that he doesn't win big fights, like, again, he beat Romero twice, Till, Gaslam, Cannonier, a lot of those were main events. Like, I don't buy into the narrative that Robert can't perform in big fights. And to say that now, like, come on, guys, give Whitaker his credit. He chose to fight Chimaev. Chimaev just said it in the post-fight interview that a lot of guys don't want to fight him. Whitaker stepped up to the plate. You got to give him his credit. If there's anyone shitting on Robert Whitaker right now, you're just not a good fan. It's as simple as that. You're just an idiot. Like, it's as simple as that. Sad for Rob, happy for Chimaev. Hope those, no, I'm not going to get, listen, I'll probably get harassed, but who cares? I mean, I'm not going to change my opinion because of how fans think. Whitaker should only trained how to set up a trap and Chimaev and take down, defend everyone. Sure. Peter, again, you're rubbing it in Rob's face that he lost. Why don't you give him credit for taking the fight and, fighting a guy that's extremely dangerous? Give Rob credit. Like, you don't need to rub it in, guys. Come on. That's what I don't like. And that goes for any fan base. When GSP was winning, again, like, GSP's my favorite fighter, not once did I be like, he's going to destroy this guy. Like, you got to give respect, guys. Like, especially a guy like Whitaker. Like, you want to hate on Colby Covington or you want to hate on, Strickland or some of these other guys that say stuff that fans have a reason not to like them. How on earth can you shit on Robert Whitaker? Like, I don't get it. The guy doesn't do anything controversial. He's an exciting fighter. Like people using this opportunity to shit on Whitaker, I think is really lame, honestly. Give Chimaev his credit, celebrate the win. Don't be one of those fans that gets more excited about someone losing than their guy winning. It's just simple as that. You can't wear a Lucha Libre mask. It's cultural appropriation. No, it's not. Hope Khamzat doesn't take another year off. I don't think so. Win James's son. Yeah. Head kick KO win for Max. Throw your left. If Max if Max knocks out Topuria, that's going to be insane. Like that. Again, I'm leaning more towards Topuria late finish or decision. And if Max wins, I really only see it by decision. Max isn't much of a finisher, guys. If you look at his career, like the Ortega fight was a doctor stoppage. He couldn't finish Cater, although that fight the towel should have been thrown in. I know he knocked out Gaethje in his last fight, but that's not really typical of Holloway. He's more of a TKO volume guy as opposed to a power puncher. So that's sort of where I looked at as well. Whitaker is definitely a legend. Guru has 15K view. I mean, there's no one. Is Ariel doing a stream right now? I'm surprised he isn't actually. There's going to be no one who has a bigger stream right now than Guru. Guru is the GOAT when it comes to live streaming. I mean, he's getting as many views as like, I don't know, like some of the top like creators in the space. Like and subscribe. Exactly. Listen to Kappa. We've got to eventually see Alex and Khamzat at light heavyweight. No, I don't know. I mean, I would love to see it just for the fans. The fans would eat each other alive. They probably wouldn't even make it to the fight without there being like an actual like war between the fans, the Brazilians against the Dagestanis. That would be fun to watch. But yeah, I don't think I don't know. Chimaev, first he's got to get the title shot, then he's got to win the title, and then we can start having those conversations. But I think right now there's not a reason to think he can't go and win the title. I mean, right now I'd pick him over DDP. You'd have to. He's just such a threat with that takedown and grappling. Topuria does leave himself open for head kicks. Well, again, that's one thing I remind Topuria fans. He's not flawless. He almost got knocked out by Jai Herbert, and nothing against Jai Herbert. And I know that fight was at lightweight, but like, come on, dude. Of all people, Jai Herbert, like that's, I don't know. And here's the thing, Holloway's a lot taller than Volk too, so we'll see how he deals with that. But we'll see. I'm excited for this, but I'll be honest, like I'm very excited for this fight, but I'm still a little bit more excited for Whitaker Chimaev, and it certainly delivered. Ilia coming out to Antonio Banderas. Oh, really? Hope Max wins this. Again, it's funny because I think Topuria's got his legion of fans, but I think a lot of fans want him to lose. They don't like the shtick of, shitting on other fighters. I don't know. I got Diego Lopez looking cage side. Oh, I just realized those guys at home of fight, they bet. Oh, sorry. I'm going to do a quick tail of the tape. Topuria 27, Holloway 32, 5'7" to 5'11". So Holloway a little bit taller. And the reach, I guess I can go look at there. The guys over at home of fight, they bet Nardiev by decision. They bet Neal by knockout. And they bet Chimaev by decision. So they ended up winning 100K. Holy shit. I just realized that. Wow. They won 100K on this card. They bet 1,700 for 100K. Jesus. Anyways, yeah, if I missed it there, tail of the tape, I'll tell it to you right there. There's buffers announcing the fighters. So yeah, Holloway, oh, they both have a 69-inch reach. So yeah, Holloway's a lot taller than Topuria, but they have the exact same reach. So we'll see if that works. And there's not a huge age gap. It's 27 to 32. So actually, sorry, 6 years, I guess, right? No, 5 years. Never good at math. That's why I'm doing this, guys. So there you go. Okay, Buffer's doing his announcements. Don't need to hear this. I've seen it time and time again. See what the face-off looks like. Let's get to your questions in the chat. I'll get to a few before we go. If Holloway does win, it's a matter of styles make fights. It's true. I see Ilia winning. Here we go. Surprise me, Holloway. Yeah, Xavier, you can't do the I told you so. I literally said before the stream started, and I've said in multiple times breaking down the Chimaev and Whitaker fight that Chimaev could absolutely finish Rob in the first round. You don't get to do the I told you so thing. Credit for Rob is always here, but this is not shitting. Wow, I'm just surprised. There's a difference between shitting on a fighter and just making a comment. Yeah, not really, man. Because you said, here's what you said. You're basically now trying to coach Whitaker. Whitaker should have only trained to set up a trap and catch Chimaev in a takedown defense with a smiley face. As if like Whitaker didn't train his best for this fight. Like, come on, man. That's lame. You don't need to do that, Peter, honestly. Who beats Chimaev? Right now, nobody. If UFC would offer you a commentator position, would you accept it? No, I wouldn't, because I don't think I'm at that level yet, if I'm being honest. I've done 6 regional shows. Yeah, I've done 4 shows for Rise FC. I did Arjun Buller's promotion earlier this year, and then I did Unified on Fight Pass back in June. But I don't think I'm good enough yet to do UFC. I'll be completely honest. I mean, I would love to take an opportunity, but I would only want to do something if I felt really good at doing it. If they gave me the opportunity and I had like a couple months to really work on my craft, then yeah, maybe. But I probably wouldn't do it. I don't think I'm that good of a commentator, if I'm being honest. And that's not, selling myself short. I'm a realist, honestly. Gonna mute. That's fine. Also notice that Ilia likes to keep a low stance. Yeah, we'll see. They can make him open up. We'll see. Here we go. All right, guys. About ready to see one of the best featherweight fights of all time. It's going to be awesome. Topuria in short order, but I hope Max wins. Yeah, I'll say, okay, I'll be the first to admit if Topuria finishes Max in the early rounds, I will absolutely be surprised by that. I think he has the power to do it. I just think it's friggin' Max Holloway. The guy's never been knocked out. The guy's Hawaiian. Like, you look at Danny Ige and, Holloway, these Hawaiians, whatever it is, their chins are made out of granite. So I'd be pretty surprised by that. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying I would be surprised. I think that's fair. Topuria's wife. Wow. 10 out of 10. Looking good. All right. Stare down. Let's check it out. Yeah, that height thing looks... I mean, Holloway does look bigger, but he's not. Like, they look... If anything, Topuria looks a little bit more... defined. All right, guys, here we go. I will talk to you after the round if we even get there. We'll see what happens. One of the biggest fights in MMA history taking place right now. Max Holloway, Ilia Topuria. Let's go. We've been waiting months for this. A lot of trash talk by both sides. Let's see. Actually, not both sides. More by Topuria's side and his fans. Let's see what happens here, guys. Again, I got Topuria winning a decision, but he could get the knockout. Let's see. Or Holloway could win. We'll see. We're underway. Here we go. Topuria pointing at the ground. Holloway pointing right there. They're not going to do the point at the ground. Smart on Holloway. Why give in to Topuria? Very smart by Holloway, as DC points out. Holloway trying to get his range early. Front kick there by Holloway lands. Loud chance for Ilia so far in the fight. Like those shorts on Holloway. Those look cool. Those Hawaiian style shorts. Always a fan of the Hawaiian shirts. Straight left there. Misses for Holloway. Body shot lands. Head kick lands there for Holloway. Someone in this chat mentioned head kick. With Topuria's, this height, Holloway could land those. Topuria does look a little bit smaller, like height-wise, than, obviously Volk's a small featherweight too, but Topuria is super fast. Front kick there by Holloway. Side kick there by Holloway. Topuria trying to stalk him down. Holloway doing a good job evading Topuria so far. There you go. Holloway uppercut. Not much happening there. Topuria being very patient right now. Tries to land on Max there. Doesn't work. There. Oh, nice shot to the body there by Topuria. Holloway then with the left that lands. Right that lands, sorry. There you go. Shot to the body there. Lands. No, takedown by Topuria. Does he get it? He picks up Holloway and puts him on his butt. First takedown there by Topuria. Remember, Topuria's got a good ground game. People may not remember that Topuria actually has, I believe, more submission wins than knockout wins. He currently has 53% of his wins, 8 wins by submission, just 5 by knockout. And he gets him again. He throws down Max again. So Max now has to worry about the takedown, as Felder correctly points out. There we go. Nice right there by Topuria. They separate. They're back in the center of the cage. Leg kick there lands for Ilia Topuria. Oh, right hand lands there for Topuria. Oh, Topuria's swinging a miss there with that right hand. Oh, leg kick there lands by Topuria. Ilia. Chanting Ilia. Front kick there from Max lands. Topuria counters with his own kick. Oh, right hand lands there for Topuria. Oh, big left. Or big right, I should say. No, that was a big left, actually. Get my directions mixed up. Am I dyslexic? I don't know. There we go. There. Leg kick lands there for Topuria. Oh. There we go. Another leg kick there landed by Topuria. Topuria looking good so far. Shot to the body there by Max. There, front kick there lands by Max. Yeah, that front kick's been landing a bit for Max as well. Looks good. They are teeing off right now. Yeah, nice right there lands for Max. A little bit of blood out of Topuria's nose so far, I think. Max doing a good job with those front kicks. Oh, he hits Topuria. Hits him in the body. Topuria didn't seem to like that. Oh, nice head kick as well. Max again with the head kick. There we go. Swing and a miss. Holloway with a nice counter there. 1-2. 25 significant strikes for Holloway, 16 for Topuria. There we go. Oh. Nice right hand by Max there. This is looking good. There we go. Nice jab lands there for Holloway. Another left. Holloway is looking good so far. Oh my God, this fan base, man, they're going to lose their shit. Oh, spinning kick by Max. Misses. Oh, he drops Max. It's getting him to the ground. We'll see what happens. What do we got? So yeah, Max now on his back. All right. Round one, who took it? I think Topuria maybe, but Holloway got the more significant strikes. We'll see. Actually, sorry. I meant to say Max, not Topuria. Topuria did get that takedown. You got 2 takedowns in that round, I think, so we'll have to see. Max won 30-20 in significant strikes, but it gave it to Ilia because he scored 2 takedowns, 10-9 Ilia. That's close. Topuria takes this right because of the takedown damage to Max's legs. Yeah, it's a close round. Honestly, I could see it going either way. Because I think Max actually teed off a little bit more, but Topuria got those 2 takedowns. Oh, that elbow by Max landed too. They're showing the replay. Ilia showing a lot of weapons here, not just his hands and the takedowns. Max needs to remember to stay away from the cage. I agree. Very much agree. Round 2 underway. There were some fans that said it would last 30 seconds, so just pointing that out. Didn't. Curious to see how people scored that round. I think it's going to be split. Oh, nice right hand there by Holloway. He's got some serious power there. Thanks, Sammy, for the donation. I appreciate it, man. All the money here goes back into the channel, giving you guys better content, so just keep that in mind. The thing with Holloway is, like, he's not afraid to engage, and he's got the chin where he can take a few of those shots, I think. I mean, we'll find out. Yeah, even Kevin I always got it from Max Holloway. It's close. Oh, swing and a miss there by Topuria. Max looking him dead in the eyes. Nice leg kick there by Topuria. Oh, swing and a miss there by Topuria. Oh, left hand lands there for Topuria. Holloway backing up a little bit, but not phased. Yeah, good point, Joseph. Round 1 maybe a swing if it goes to the cards. That's true. Oh, nice right there by Topuria. There, another leg kick by Topuria. Max has got to check those kicks. Oh, right lands. Oh, left lands there. Oh, it looked like he wobbled Holloway a little bit with that one. Oh, left lands there for Topuria. He's teeing off now. Right hand lands. Max has got to be careful. Topuria's got some serious dynamite in those hands. Max lands a right, though. Oh, left hand lands there. This is crazy, guys. Great fight so far. Oh, right hand lands there for Topuria. Fans are chanting Ilia, as you would expect. Huge fan base for him here. Oh, 1-2 lands there for Max. Some really good pressure here by Holloway. You look at the head body strikes. 40 headshots for Holloway, 7 body shots, 10 leg kicks. Topuria also has 10 leg kicks and only 27 headshots. So Holloway's ahead on the strikes right now, guys. That could be something to keep an eye on. I think Topuria's landed the more significant strikes, like in terms of like impactful shots. Another shot to the body there by Topuria. Another close round, I think, so far. We got 1:50 left in the round. There. Oh, Holloway trying to kick there. Looked like that missed. Oh, another leg kick lands there for Topuria. Holloway's got to check those kicks. There, another kick. Another right lands there for Topuria. Oh, Topuria almost. Oh, 1-2 lands there for Max. Another jab lands there for Max. Topuria saying, come forward. Now Topuria himself tries swinging a miss with that left. Head kick lands, or hits Topuria's shoulder. Side kick lands. Side kick goes. Holloway. So yeah, crowd kind of turning on Holloway's side. We'll see. Another shot there. This is such a crazy... Oh, apparently Holloway's already thrown 200 strikes. Body shot for Max. This is so close, guys, honestly. Like, I don't even... Oh, Topuria with the leg kick. So 68 for 192 for Holloway, 50 for 115. So 43% for Topuria, 35% for Holloway as far as the strikes landed. So Topuria's landing more, like, percentage-wise. But Holloway landing the more overall strikes by the looks of it. 10 seconds left. Oh, nice kick to the body there for Holloway. Topuria waving his hands like it means nothing. I don't know who won that round either. I think Holloway might have taken that one. I don't know, guys. You guys let me know in the chat who you think won that round. I think Holloway took that. So you could have Holloway up 2-2 or 19-19, I think. Let's see how people are scoring this one on Twitter. Yeah, a lot of people have it 19-19. I'd be fine with that too. Yeah, pretty much everyone has 19-19. Yeah, that first round was close, guys. And this is, again, where if this fight hopefully does not go the distance, people are going to be like, robbery. But then you got to look at rounds like this. Like that first round, I don't think it was decisive for Ilia or for Max. Round 3. Can't believe it. All right, well, the Topuria fans already, they said it was going to happen within, in 2 rounds. So there's that. Let's see how this goes. It's anyone's fight right now, guys. I don't think there's anyone that's like has an edge or anything other than, if I'm Topuria, I'm probably going to shoot for more takedowns. Utilize that ground game. Because I think on the feet, it's kind of even. I know Topuria lands probably the harder shots, but Max is landing a lot on Topuria. You just talked about the amount of strikes he's landed. There, kick to the body there. Another side kick there for Max Holloway that lands. Jab lands. That reach really working out well. It's not even a reach. They both have the same reach, but Holloway utilizing that reach quite well. Oh, left lands there. Shot to the body lands there for Topuria. There we go. Oh, they're just going in the pocket right now. A couple good shots there. Yeah, I don't think there was any takedowns in the second. Was there? I don't remember there being. No, Ilia fans aren't crying. They feel like he's going to knock him out here. Well, let's wait till the fight's over. Oh, nice left there. Kind of stunned Topuria a little bit. That's why styles make fights, because everyone was like, oh, well, Volk lost to Topuria. It's like, no, the styles make fights, man. Max is fighting very well right now. Nice left there. Right there lands. Straight right. Oh, that side kick hurt Ilia's leg a bit. Topuria giving him credit, kind of doing the finger point right like that. Like, hey, good one. Oh, big right. That Holloway's hurt. Topuria going for blood right now. Holloway is rocked, but he survived. This is what I mean. This dude's got an iron chin. Jesus, Holloway looks hurt. Topuria is going for kill. He smells blood. There we go. He hits Holloway again. Holloway looks hurt. Oh, he knocks him down. It's over. Ilia Topuria, 3rd round knockout over Max Holloway. Jesus. Wow. First fighter to ever knock out Max Holloway. That was insane. And he's doing like the drinking wine or something. Wow. First time Holloway's ever been finished by knockout. He's been submitted since 2012. Even Volk is like, wow, that was amazing. Wow. That was crazy, guys. I'm going to see the replay. I wonder what actually hit him. That was incredible power. Again, you knock out Max Holloway. That's incredible. Oh, Topuria going to the crowd, giving Hunter Campbell a hug. I'll get to your questions after, guys. I want to take all this in right now. Is that his dad? I don't know who he's talking to there. Steve Harvey? Wow. Unreal. I mean, whose stock goes up more? Is it Topuria or is it Chimaev? I mean, they both had amazing performances. We'll talk about this in the post-fight show, which, by the way, I will be going live in a second here. We're just going to wait to wrap all this up. Holy crap. That was amazing. Full marks to Topuria, man. I don't know who's going to beat this guy. It's like Topuria's power at 45, Chimaev's grappling at 185. Got some serious stuff there. Holy shit. That was awesome. I wonder what the judges had going into this. So is that big right? Oh, left hook. That's the left hook that dropped him, and then it was game over after that. But you could tell even before that he hurt Max. Like, you could see he was going for blood. That was incredible. Amazing performance there by Topuria. So Volk's got to get the winner, I think. There's people who argue with me about this, but he's had years of title defenses. It's the first time he's lost at 45. Volk should get the rematch. He had to take that fight on somewhat short notice. I think Volk should be next. I know people want to see Diego Lopez. I think Lopez will get there eventually. Lopez is an interesting one too because he's got some power, but there's some concerns about Lopez's cardio, obviously. But yeah, I think Volk should be next. In fact, they should put Volk in the cage right now. Well, I'm glad I picked that fight right. And God knows I would have heard it. I never heard the end of it if Topuria had won, or if I had picked Holloway. But yeah, realistically, I didn't really see a path to victory for Holloway other than edging out a decision. Because Holloway's not a knockout guy. Topuria is. He's got the power. I think even if Topuria hadn't knocked him out, I was still going to favor him decision. So, third round finish. So I don't think it was easy for Topuria, but it certainly was, a huge win for him. I'll give him that. All right, we're going to the judges' scorecards. And guys, just a reminder, we'll be going live after this. I'll post the link in here again in a second. 1 minute, 34 seconds of round number 3. By knockout. It's crazy. I never thought I'd see the day that Holloway was going to get knocked out. And still. Up to 55 for Max, I think. Are we in agreement there? Whoops. Shoot. Pause on my stream. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's just hear what he has to say. I'll get a few questions, and we'll hop over to the recap stream. Okay, guys? Does that sound good? Thanks for joining me here today. For those who've been around for the last 3 hours, we've been streaming. Ilia, you said you'd be the first person to knock out Max Holloway. How does it feel? I already called it before he said it. Thanks to God. He gives everything. Good for him. Oh, look at this. Topuria being very humble. I like this. To beat a legend like Holloway. He inspired me. He inspired me so much. He's been a great example for the generation. This is great. I like this. This makes me more of a Topuria fan, him being like this, him being humble after. Good to sell the fight, but after the fact, be humble. His fans won't do it. They're going to rub this in people's faces forever, but still, this is good from Topuria. I like this. Like, I don't know who beats him at 45. I think Diego Lopez is probably the closest thing, but I don't know right now. Like, I wouldn't pick Volk in the rematch. There's no way. Not at this point. Yeah, it was the right hand that hurt Max and then the left hook that actually knocked him down. Incredible stuff, man. What's crazy though is like he's got more submission wins. Like his boxing has evolved that much that it's now like, a staple for him. Wow, what a great fight. What do you want next? Oh, they got Volk cage side. What do you want next? Come on, turn around. Yeah, he's given respect to Volk, defended his title 7 times. Fans need to watch this shit and give respect. This is excellent. This is really good. You know what, Topuria? Like, this is what you want out of fighters. Talk your smack leading up to the fight, but be like this after. This is what the sport's about. I want to see more of this. This is great. This is just as good as his performance, in my opinion. This what he's saying right here. Giving Volk respect. Highly blessed, he says. I'd say so. His wife's beautiful. Good for him. Want to go outside this cage and celebrate with my family. Now he's talking in Spanish. Don't speak Spanish, guys. Sorry, they made me take French in school because I lived in Canada. Would have loved to have learned Spanish. Okay, it's nice to give it up. We're not talking to Max after that knockout, are we? No. I hate when they do this, but we got to do it. How's it going, Max? How do you feel? Don't feel so good. I got my brain scrambled. Anything surprised you about Topuria? Not at all. Ready for everything. The shot hurt much more than I thought, and he's kind of joking it off. Yes, how he felt before that. He said he felt great. I agree. I don't think Holloway looked bad at all. I mean, again, like you could have given him, I think he definitely took that second round. First round was debatable. You know, it's just, that's the problem. Like at any moment, Topuria can end the fight. See you again, my friend. No, go to 55, man. Come on. I think you should go to 55. I don't know what you guys think. We can talk about that in the post-fight show. Yeah. Giving up for Max Holloway. Okay, guys, we're going to do auctioneer style on these questions, and then we're going to hop over to the recap stream. Are you guys ready? Because I want to make sure you get to all your questions. Okay, let's do it. We'll be interesting to see who gets the next shot at Ilia. That's from Joseph. It'll probably be Volk. Too much damage. Max Brains is not happy. Yeah, he takes a lot there as well. Ilia did it. James gave it to him both. Can't believe it. Well, James, you have proved me wrong. Ilia's the real deal. I don't think I proved anyone wrong. He was favored in the fight. Topuria, fighter of the year. Yeah, he's got to be fight. I know people will say Pereira. Knocking out Holloway and Volk to me is more impressive than what Pereira did, and people might get mad at me for that, but maybe it's because we just saw the fight, but that's where I'm leaning. I got to say, Ilia's style and confidence could be good as McGregor's. I agree. I mean, McGregor's kind of an enigma himself. Volk hasn't had to beat anybody to get a title shot, though. It doesn't matter. They just mentioned it there. He defended his title, what, 7 times? That should be enough for him to get an immediate rematch. Lopez, Ilia next, or Volk rematch? Should be Volk. I think Max should just make a permanent move to lightweight. I agree. Or Max should retire. I think Max has got a little bit left. Again, Max didn't look bad tonight. Obviously he got finished, but like leading up to the finish, I thought Max was competitive with him. To me, a guy should retire. And yes, I would agree with the argument of like, oh yeah, he's taken a lot of damage. Like that's terrible. But at the same time, like I think there's still guys he can beat in either division, if I'm being honest. That's the sport of MMA. You stay long enough, you get KO'd. That's true. Max is number 5 at lightweight. That's true. Ilia makes history. Volk makes burgers with Merab. That's not shitting on fighters, just a joke. I understand. I felt earlier, though, you're a little bit shitty on Whitaker. Hire Volk as a coach and practice body shots to beat Ilia. Volk hunting tough with Islam, and Topuria beat him. That's true. Volk went, wanted at 312. Hope hometown cooking. We'll see. His girlfriend is okay looking, but she has money. His girlfriend's beautiful, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Topuria's only 27. I know. This is what I hate with Alex getting a shot. It kills off other contenders. Not really. Lopez could fight the winner of that. I mean, why do we like Lopez he's fought what 3 times this year? He could take a break. I don't want Volk to get knocked out by Topuria again. Well, then do you want to see him fight, period? Because like what does he do? He's not going to go to lightweight. He lost to Islam twice. That's done. UFC ruined any opportunity of Volk having any sort of success at 155 because they were too short-sighted and said, hey, rather than build up one of the biggest rematches in UFC history, we're going to make you take this fight on short notice and kill any chances of you fighting for the title because Islam's not losing anytime soon. So I think that's why I think even more that Volk should do it, and then Volk should ride off into the sunset. This is what Ilia built $2 million gym in his house. That's crazy. Looks like all the undefeated guys remain. That's true. Topuria should be high in the pound for pound rankings. There's a case for it for sure. So, all right, guys, I'm going to hop over to the recap stream. I'm going to post the link here one more time for you guys. So come over, join me. I will answer your questions. We'll go through the entire card and we'll get your thoughts. I posted it there. This was fun. I'm going to do these for bigger cards. I can't do them every pay-per-view. I just don't have the bandwidth, guys. I'm too busy. I'm a dad. I got 2 boys. I want to be a good father. I don't want to be missing every weekend watching fights live and missing out on stuff with my kids. So I'm sure you can understand being a father is the most important thing to me. So that's part of it. And just, I got a lot going on. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Join me on the recap stream. I'll answer your questions there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. Come join me. If not, I'll see you on Monday when I preview UFC Edmonton. Hit that like button before we get out of here, guys. I'll talk to you soon. And thanks so much for watching.